I can't be canceled, there's no way that you can stop me. I'm fully independent, there's no label who can drop me. Y'all been starting rumors, let me help you with some. Yeah.
I'm a racist, I'm a sexist, I'm in love with Donald Trump.
Y'all can't cancel me, my life is scandal free. There ain't no sponsors taking losses cause the brand is me. My hands are clean, my family and my fans agree. Y'all can't cancel me for facts because you're mad and weak. Go ahead and tell the world I'm ugly and racist. I braid my hair and I don't care about cultural appropriation. I lived in the ghetto, lived in South Central, there's no Caucasians. And still I loved every single one of my neighbors. How's a man say I'm clickbait if he gonna use this face to get clicks on his page? Y'all hypocrites are bitch made. But I ain't tripping about these bullies, it ain't 6th grade. Go ahead and diss me trying to sell a couple mixtapes. I'm not afraid, take my face and my name, paste it on the front page. I'm already famous and you'll never change it by hating or claiming you'll take it away. My grind wicked, write my rhymes different. You can try to quantify defying limits as a dying gimmick and denying winning. This is pure fire, this ain't white privilege. I do what I want, get all the Gucci and Louis Vuitton out of my closet, out of my crib. I do not want it, that is for kids. That is for rappers who ask you to produce their beats for free, pretending online like they rich. I am not playing it safe, I said what I said, it is what it is.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
Everybody knows my name, from local folks to global fame. I'm vocal about the social justice movements. I expose the fakes, turn rappers into ghosts and graves. Make no mistake, they bones will break. I'll throw them in the wolf enclosure, slowly turn and close the cage. Acres full of sheep, you know that I'm the only goat. I'm great, they spoke my name to mostly hate. I don't complain, I'm woke, I wait. A total focus soldier, wrote the art of war, know every page. I'm numb to all the dumbness, smoke tobacco laced with Novocaine. I won't behave, I stoke the flames. I'll choke they throats with golden chains. Use vocal cords as skipping ropes and jump till I am soaked in brains. From open plains to coastal waves to solar rays in open space. Can't find nobody doper unless you poke your veins and snort cocaine. Whoa, y'all can't cancel me. Just get mad that I'm the man until you smash the screen. Like whoa, I can handle heat. I walk through hell in open sandals drinking gasoline. Yeah, I could've been a star, could've had a mansion and a car and a Grammy album on the charts. I'm a savage, Randy with the bars. I don't rap about Xanax, goddamn it, can't cancel facts. We need answers, championing trash to the masses actually massively damages, yo. Keep trying to cancel me, yo. I own the masters, so yo. I make the beats, I write the songs, I own the cameras, yo. I could've been famous, done my music down till it's basic. Get it on the hottest Spotify playlist, modify my catalog and go mainstream, yo.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me, okay? They love me cause they know that I'm an asshole. Say what you want, I guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go on, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
I feel like all these rappers lately on a mission. They starting drama, they don't really want no problems, so they talk in whispers. Don't even start, no competition, y'all are finished. They say they feeling froggy, but I bet none of these frogs gon' rib it. They think I'm soft, but I promise y'all that I'm solid like a rock inside a Teflon box and dipped in carbon fiber liquid. I'm not religious, but I walk with Christians. If Jesus died for all my sins, he'd need 1,000,000 crosses tall as buildings. Y'all can't cancel me. I'm a god and you're the devil, stop attacking me. Like, whoa, nails in my hands and feet. Y'all some snakes, I don't need fruit from that apple tree. I ain't doing features or buying beats. I'm a wolf, I don't lie with sheep. I am what I am, and I can't hide my teeth. Way too many rumors, I'm like, who said it? Never met him, if he dissed me, probably about to drop a new record. I do what I want, don't matter if I get approval or not. Y'all ain't gonna cyberbully me or try to push on me until I'm becoming some dude who I'm not. Head full of ludicrous thoughts, producing the songs. My music is truth and you brutally shocked. I'm shooting my shot, I'm Biggie, I'm shady, I'm new school Pac. Go ahead and call me a piece of garbage, make a starving artist your primary target. I'm the largest monster in the farthest darkness, and my claws are sharpened, I'm an army sergeant. If people wanna hate, then I'm grateful. It's only gonna make what I say less painful. Look at my face, embrace, I'm unstable. I ain't gonna break or shake or feel shameful.
I don't care if you mad at me, okay? Go ahead and change the channel. Don't waste your time trying to cancel me. guess it is what it is. Haters can talk, but they can't cancel the kid. Go ahead and go off, try and say this is it. But I swear to God, you can't cancel the kid.
What's up, meatbags? It's the often imitated, never duplicated Tony, TGG. Welcome you to another Friday night drama.
Woo!
What's up, Bob?
What's up, homies? What's up, people? How's it going?
I cancel the Latino discount? Never. Can't cancel it. Never. My day has been fucking terrible, Bob. Terrible.
Oh, what happened?
Well, first off, if you were anyone paying attention to what was going on, I had this stream originally scheduled for, I think it was 7:35.
Yeah.
And then we got pushed back to 8. And we got pushed back to 8:35. Then 9. We almost got pushed back again. There's a reason for it, Bob. I sound a bit low. Let me check that. Hold up. I think people be messing with my audio when I'm not around.
What is that reason? We're dying to know. Once you get your audio sorted.
All right, everything's good. I think it's just me talking low. So I will speak louder, Joshua. All right. So the issue was at 6 o'clock. I ordered a pizza. Okay.
Okay.
Right, and you think this is a simple task. I ordered a pizza at 6 o'clock. 45 minutes to an hour, it was going to be delivered. So it's going to be delivered by 7. So I was like, okay, I got to push this back a little. 7 comes and goes, and I get the little text message, bing, your pizza's on its way. Okay.
Right.
And it's got a little link says, well, you can track your pizza. I don't need to track my pizza, right? Because, you know, I know where I live. The pizza's on its way. I'm not going to track it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
20 more minutes go by, Bob. No pizza. 10 more minutes. No pizza. It's now an hour and a half. So I called the pizza place up. And I tracked it. I said, so let me check the little tracker now, right? Fuck it. Hit the little tracker. And I ordered from a regular pizza place. The tracker was for DoorDash. I did not order through DoorDash. So why I got a DoorDash tracker, it's beyond me.
Right.
So I look and it says delivered, Bob. Delivered.
Oh. Paid for, prepaid.
Prepaid with my credit card. Delivered.
Ooh.
So I get on the phone. I say, hey, I'm looking for my pizza. It's not here. What's going on? So the lady tells me, well, let me call the driver and I'll find out for you, right? I said, okay. So they put me on hold. I am on hold for 10 fucking minutes, Bob. 10
Damn.
minutes. I hung up and called back. And I'm like, I want to know where my pizza's at. You had me on hold for 10 minutes. Oh, let me check on that. What do you mean let you check on that? You were supposed to be fucking checking on it. That's why I was on hold for 10 minutes. Right? So now I'm pissed.
Right.
And the lady tells me, she goes, well, your pizza's been delivered. I said, no, it hasn't. If my pizza was delivered, I would be eating my pizza and I'm calling you, right?
Shit.
I'm calling you because I don't have a pizza. There's no fucking pizza here. I said, no. And she gave me the address. She goes, we delivered it to your address, right? And she rattled off the address. I said, that's my address. I said, I am the only person that lives here. There's no one else. This isn't an apartment building. It's not a fucking complex. We don't have fucking hidden room in the basement where people live, right? This is it. It's one family house. And there's no pizza. I'm not eating pizza right now. There's no fucking pizza here.
Yeah.
And I'm getting more and more agitated with this lady because she's like, we delivered your pizza. I'm like, you fucking didn't deliver my pizza, right? So she goes, well, do you want me to just make another pizza and send it out? I said, well, what the fuck do you think? Right? Well, I said, I don't have a pizza. I paid for a pizza and I'm fucking hungry. Yes, make another pizza and send it out. Okay? So now I got to wait another hour, 45 minutes to an hour for the pizza to get here.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting, and now I'm watching the fucking window, right? I'm looking out the window every fucking 5 minutes. Sidekick Max is all agitated. We're all fucking pissed. We're hangry, right? So the pizza man shows up, right? So I see the pizza guy. So, okay, fuck. The pizza guy's here. Let me go out and meet him. So there's no mistake, right? So it fucking gets delivered at the right house.
Yeah.
So I open the door, Bob, and I get the pizza from the pizza man.
Right.
But something happens when I open the door, Bob.
You step on pizza?
Close. The door wouldn't open all the way. And I look down, and there's pizza on my fucking front porch.
What do you mean pizza on your porch? You mean just a pizza or just...
No, a pizza box. Because
okay.
Two. Because I ordered a pizza and I got one free. So it was like an extra large and a medium pizza, right? So it was 2 pizzas. So on my porch, the pizza guy delivered my pizza by putting it on my porch and then going away.
Oh my days. Well, on the plus side, you ended up with 4 pizzas, surely.
Yes, the guy's like, "Well, do you want me to take that back?" I said, "No, I'm going to keep the extra pizza, right? Fuck it. This pizza has been sitting on my front porch for an hour. It's my pizza now." So I got 4 pizzas.
Oh my god!
But I mean, why the fuck? Who in their right mind would think that the way you deliver a pizza is you go to the house, you place it on the porch, and then you just drive away? You don't ring the doorbell. You don't knock. You don't call the person, text the person, anything. And then when the fucking lady asks you if you delivered the pizza, why didn't you tell the lady it's on his porch? Tell him to look on the porch because that's where I left the fucking pizza. Now, I would have still been mad, right, that you left my pizza on the porch. But at least we would have been over this, whether or not this pizza got delivered, right? We would have known. Your guy fucked up. He put the pizza on the porch.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why did these guys do that shit? It is annoying because I was fucking hungry, right? I'm waiting and waiting. I was like, fucking pizza, and waiting and waiting. And then I was like, oh shit. I thought maybe like I ordered from like a fake restaurant or something. I was getting worried. I was like, oh shit, I get this person my credit card. I was like, don't tell me this is like not a real restaurant. They just like we're handing out fake fucking flyers and I got fucking duped. I was like, oh.
Jeez.
So
yeah, look, people are saying in the well, Tony said he ordered from the pizza place. He didn't order from DoorDash. So maybe the DoorDash was set to do hands-free handover, but Tony didn't have DoorDash. He ordered from the pizza place.
Yeah, I called the pizza place. I didn't do anything online. Called the pizza place.
Oof.
The driver was Johnny Lawrence. Yeah, that was the kind of shit. Like, just, I don't know what this person was thinking, right? And again, I have a fucking doorbell. It's lit up. It works. Push the little fucking button. It goes ding dong. Right?
Yeah.
You know what I think it was, Bob?
You're Mexican and they hated you?
That's probably. But no, the lady asked me, because she took my credit card and she goes, do you want to put the tip on the credit card, right? I was like, no. I was just going to tip the guy when he came. You know, I had enough cash for tip. I don't carry. I didn't have enough cash for to pay for the pizza.
Yeah.
So maybe she was like, "There's no tip," and the guy was like, "Fuck him," boom, and threw the shit on the floor.
Right.
Myself in comment says it doesn't matter if it has DoorDash tracking for some place. It's set that way unless you change it. Yeah, well, I didn't know. And the I would have never ordered from this place either because my usual pizza place, right?
Yeah.
They're fucking renovating.
Oh.
So I called them up and they're like, ding, ding, ding. We're closed for renovations. I'm like, what? I want pizza. I don't want renovations, bitch. So that was my day. So I am in a mood today.
Good. Get angry.
I'm angry.
Sounds like first world problems, though.
How's it first world problems?
My pizza didn't come. I'm angry.
I paid for it. They don't make it sound like I'm some like entitled asshole. It's like, oh shit, I didn't get my pizza. You know, I'm not like the king where like I was like, oh, they didn't deliver my free pizza. No, I paid for this shit. I work hard for my money. I spent my money.
Yeah. Shit, that
so,
sucks.
Real quick, let's say hi to everybody in the chat. We had Tommy O. He was here early. 56K Warning Evil streams. Blinded Braille, who's in the chat and not on the panel. 51 JV's here. Joshua Perez, myself in comics. Sweet and Tender Hooligan, what's up? Tramicos. 1-inch biceps. He says, yeah, they should ring the doorbell. I mean, knock something, right? You don't just leave. Who leaves fucking food on a porch?
I don't know. I have no idea.
What's up, Thinking Fox? Make a random 42 nacho reaction. We might. Did she make nachos? Yeah. I used to work at a pizza place, so maybe this is like retribution. This is like fucking karma coming back to me, I guess.
Yeah. Maybe.
I was just pissed. And you know what? It's the fucked up, even more fucked up apps. Like, get the pizza, right? I ordered a sausage pizza. There's like so little fucking sausage on the pizza.
Oh, no good.
Retro Rose says most chain places these days will leave the pizza on the door. It's not even a chain place. It wasn't a chain place. It wasn't like a fucking like a Domino's or a fucking Pizza Hut. This was like a little fucking hole in the wall, local fucking place. Delivery guy had pizza grease on his hand and it slipped. I mean, the pizza was fine. It wasn't even like moved around or like fucking all folded and flapped. It was like, yeah. What's the worst thing I did to a pizza? Every once in a while, the boss would order a pizza to go home, and he'd wait till the end of the night. So like we got out at midnight, and legitimately he'd be like, "All right, at 11:45, he'd be like, make me a pizza so I could take it home." So we used to spit in his pizza. We used to like low key spit in our hands.
Oh, that's dark.
About to make his pizza. Well, he's dead now, so it's okay.
Oh shit!
I don't think he died from us spitting in his pizza. I hope not.
Yeah.
So it was pizza I never had before. They were fucking cheap with the fucking sausage. The sauce was a little sweet. So it wasn't even great pizza. Like if it was great pizza, I'd be like, oh, okay, at least it was great pizza. It was worth it. I got extra of this great pizza. Now I got like meh pizza. Tony's a con man and a pig. No, I'm not. I'm a pig. Look, where I worked, right? Legit. When I worked at pizza, we didn't wear gloves. We didn't wear hairnets. So, I mean, it is what it is, right? He's dead now, so it's all good. Exactly. Retro Bro says Yusan would call and demand extra 20% discount on the next order. Now, there's going to be no next order. That place is off the list. It's on the shit list now. So how was your day, Bob? Has your day been as exciting as mine?
No, nowhere near. Stirring up some Amico drama, which has caused me to have to dig through someone's Amico content.
Oh, who's Amico content?
Saggy's.
Ooh, why? What happened? You got to explain this. This is Friday Night Drama, so.
Well, like, there's all this kerfuffle on Twitter.
That's a good word. I like that word.
Yeah, it's a good word. Let me bring it up. So Saggy was posting something about the anti-Amico people never cease to shock me, lol. I swear some of these dudes are borderline serial killers in the making, lol. Yeah, because she's been popping off on the Reddit a little bit because some guy said to her, it's great you got to masturbate Tommy Tallarico's ego to defraud investors and you all had a great fun time as pieces of shit. So I was following that thread and I saw a few things and I made a comment and it's like, I don't know, like I to be perfectly honest, I never watched any of Saggy's Amico content. I was kind of late to the party with the whole haters versus pro people. And it just seems a bit revisionist what some of these people are saying. I can't say that for sure, but I need to go through the content and find...
who's being revisionist? Come on, man. You got to explain better than that. Who's the revisionist one?
Well, Saggy, I guess. It seems to me because, well, I suspect it's revisionist. I don't know for sure. I need to check into this, because the comment I saw, which kind of really kind of irked me, was like, literally no one invested in Amico because of us. I put money on that. Low pre-orders maybe, but even still, we really didn't impact the significant rise in television as they claim we have. Ha ha. And it's like, well, why even cover the Amico then? Why are you promoting it? Why are you advertising it?
We have the comment. We have Saggy's tweet up, so let's go over that real quick, because it is a doozy. It's a doozy. So anti-Amico people never cease to shock me. Lol, I swear some of these dudes are borderline serial killers. She wrote serial killers, so they're killing Captain Crunch. They're fucking the Lucky Charms guy. Better watch out, because the anti-Amico people are gonna fucking kill you. Trix Rabbit, it's fucking on our hit list. Count Chocula, fucking Blueberry, all those motherfuckers. I hate fucking. Everyone calls me a fucking grammar Nazi, whatever. But how the fuck do you mix up cereal, as in to do something repeatedly, and cereal as the fucking breakfast food that you eat?
Yeah.
This isn't a fucking like, oh, I typed it and the autocorrect was wrong, right? This is, I'm a fucking moron who doesn't know fucking grammar or words. I don't word good.
Yeah.
Saggy's point got lost in the investor talk. Did it?
Well, if Saggy had as much interest as you did in a wet fart retro, bro, then why did she go to the event why did you go to the Boston Amico event, and why make all the content about it, talking positively about it? And that's just one video I'm looking at so far.
Saggy has as much interest in Amico as I had interest in a wet fart, says Retro Bro. Either you must be really interested in wet farts, or you're doing a really bad comparison. Because Saggy was all over the Amico. And whether it was the interest was based on the drama, the defending of Tommy, or actually legit interest in the system is irrelevant. She was interested in the whole Amico debacle, if you will. Now, here's the thing. She puts this post, right? It's great you got to masturbate Tommy Tallarico's ego to defraud investors, and you all had a great fun time as pieces of shit, right? Which actually is not really that bad. I don't see how you get serial killer vibes from this, right? But here's the thing. Saggy loves to do this, right? She took this comment. Where did the comment come from? Obviously, the comment is responding to something, right? But why? Why did the comment happen? You know, what was it responding to? There's context that Saggy's leaving out so people can be on Saggy's side, right? Saggy wants people on her side. She just wants to show the whole conversation. But lucky for us, we have the whole conversation, right?
Yeah.
So this is the thread that the conversation happened in. There's 132 comments. It says, remember, all the money and effort has gone to continuing the grift and paying themselves at every step, not furthering the console. Now, there's no fucking reason for Saggy to jump into this thread. None. She has no interest in the system. She says she's not defending the system. Tommy's not involved in the system anymore. The system's not coming out. No one, as far as I know, mentioned her name in this thread until she showed up. Okay? As far as I know. And we're going to set this to old, so we get it in context, in the order that comes. Who is the first fucking person to post? The first person to post in this fucking Reddit thread. Where's my money? Which is Saggy Melons' Reddit account. Yeah. Lol, you're really invested in this. Do you ever go outside and breathe fresh air? So already she came in insulting people, insulting the poster of this post. She could have ignored it. She had no business in here. She has no reason to be in here, but she felt it necessary for her to come out and fucking defend Mike Mullis and DJC, because that's who they're talking about. Because it says, as evidenced by this joke of a quote testing with 2 remaining shills, every fundraise or strategic move they've done has been to beg for more money to continue their cosplay. Nothing. No reason for Saggy to come in here. She says she doesn't defend the company, right? Saggy does not defend the company.
Yeah.
And then what does she do? She comes in to fucking defend the company.
You know that Amico ambassador? Don't you have to choose to have that?
No. The moderators of the
I don't know
subreddit, they can give you, because when Tommy came in, I actually put on his Steven Tyler's cousin, and he got all pissy about it. He's like, if you don't remove that from my name, I'm not going to post here no more.
Yeah.
Yeah, Saggy just wants drama. Saggy came in here. Saggy came in here. She got no drama. She's got nothing going on. Obviously, she was looking for someone to say some stuff to her so she can go on Twitter, make some videos, and cause some fucking problems, right? That's all this is. And you know, I'm cool with Saggy. I got no real beef with her. I'm not fucking drama beefing with her. We're not fighting. We were on panel the other day on Mad Max's stream together. But this right here is bullshit. There's no reason to fucking do this, right? There's no reason for Saggy to go in there and start fucking trouble with people unless she's looking for drama. She's looking for fucking something to use the clicks. And what did she do? As soon as this fucker posted on her, 6 minutes, because if you look at her tweet, it has the timestamp on her tweet, right? So 6 minutes after this guy fucking responded to her, she fucking went and clipped it. She fucking took the screenshot and posted that shit on fucking Twitter.
Yeah.
So there it is. That's the context. So anyone who was like, oh no, Saggy was getting attacked. No, fucking Saggy went in there, running her fucking mouth like she usually does. And people clap back, right? She just always like, clapping back is okay. It's okay to clap back. Well, fuck it. You got clap back on Saggy. And then she went in there. There's multiple fucking
I saw
posts from Saggy.
Yeah.
And we're going to go over them because this is what? Friday night drama. And we need some fucking drama. So here it is. So he says, it's great that you got to masturbate Tommy Tallarico's ego to defraud investors, and you all had great fun time as pieces of shit. She responds, lol, you're so mad. Jesus Christ, log off the internet for a bit. Lol, you talk all of this. You helped the scam. You do realize we really didn't. Lol, those events didn't increase pre-order sales and didn't get them more investors. That's not the fucking point. The point isn't whether or not it succeeded or not, right? The point isn't, hey, you guys tried. That was the point. The point is what you were doing was in an attempt to increase investors, in an attempt to increase sales. If it wasn't for people like me, Bob, even Darius, and fucking, I hate to say it, but even fucking Volpe, right? If it wasn't for all of us and the rest of the guys and the rest, right? This shit would have worked. If we weren't pointing out all the stupidity, all the fucking flaws, all the lies being told, this shit would have worked. That's why it didn't succeed. And it had nothing to do with whether or not you tried. That's why there's a fucking law that says if you attempt to murder somebody, you still go to fucking jail, right? You don't go, well, guys, I didn't really succeed in murdering them, so why am I getting arrested? No, you still got arrested for the fucking attempt. You made the attempt to defraud investors, to defraud people who were going to fucking pre-order. You made the attempt. And instead of fucking owning up to it and saying, hey, yeah, that's right, I participated in this shit. Maybe I was unwilling. Maybe I was unwitting. Maybe I didn't realize at the time, but now I see it. Now that I understand it, you guys are right. I am sorry. That's all you have to say, right? You made a mistake. I fucked up. I made a mistake. I didn't realize that this was being used to fucking potentially defraud investors. But you don't do that. Because Saggy don't do that shit.
Yeah, and this whole thing, we didn't increase pre-ordered sales, didn't get them more investors. It just frustrates me so much because everyone putting out positive content, the point was to promote and advertise the product. I don't see how it could be taken any other way.
Frog Detective on the case, and the case is closed. That's right. What's up, RJ? Spicy. RJ's here. You're here to defend Saggy. Don't defend Saggy, RJ. Tommy Amico's right. He says, if Intellivision wasn't depending on people like Saggy and their videos to pull off the scam, then they wouldn't have been worried about my videos and watching them in the office and Tony's videos and everyone else's videos. And Ninja Kitty, like Bob. Right?
I've got a quote from one of, I haven't got the exact quote, but at one point in this video I'm going through, Saggy calls us haters, not critics, because we don't want to see this thing succeed. And that kind of annoys me, it's always annoyed me how we've been called the haters, because I've been critical of this product since day one because I didn't see a viable product and I didn't see who the target market was. And I saw a flawed product, which I didn't see being viable.
Yeah, there's a difference between hating a product, wanting it to fail, and acknowledging that it's probably going to fail, right? You say, hey, that thing does not look like it's going to be a success, and here are the reasons why. Versus, fucking, I hope that thing doesn't succeed, and I'm going to do everything I can to make sure it doesn't. That's the difference. We never, ever in a million fucking years ever tried to make it fucking fail. What we did was point out the flaws, point out the lies, and point out the stupidity behind the fucking system and its marketing and its mismanagement by people going all the way to the fucking CEO, down all the way to fucking the John Alvarados. I'm not on Reddit. Bro says he's not on Reddit. I know Smash JT is on Reddit. I don't think he uses it that much. But yeah. Tony hates. I don't hate Tommy. Everyone says that, right? Everyone's like, oh, you hate Tommy. Well, you think you and Tommy can ever make up? I don't fucking hate Tommy. Right? I've always said that. I always say I don't hate Tommy. I don't like being lied to, and I don't like him lying to other people. That I hate, yeah. But I don't hate him personally because I don't know him personally. I don't know Tommy Tallarico. I've never sat down and talked to him in a one-on-one friendly situation. I've never fucking shared a meal with him. And I don't intend to either, so I don't hate him. You have to know somebody to hate somebody, right? And I don't know him well enough to hate him. You said you hate him? Maybe I might have said it because you guys were pestering me. Like, yeah, fuck, I hate him. All right, whatever. But I don't hate him. All right, so let's go over some of the other comments here. So this person just replies, K. Wait. You do real, blah, 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 and didn't get more investors. Your meltdowns over YouTubers interested in the console is always entertaining. XOXOX. Also, I don't masturbate because I actually get laid. You should try it sometimes. You get all that toxic masculinity out of your system. Well, first off, they didn't say anything about you masturbating. That's not what they said. They said you got to masturbate Tommy Tallarico's ego. What they're saying is you stroked his ego. You made him feel good. It made him feel like what he was doing was okay. That's what the fuck they said. They said K, so then Saggy says K. Now I'm sure that's going to go along fucking... Jason said, Tommy, is that you? Saggy says, no, you must be new here. Lol, no, sorry to disappoint you. I'm one of the shills. Hi, nice to meet you. Well, at least she admits it. She's one of the shills. Man, she got downvoted so much. Someone says, isn't your entire post history commenting on this sub? On this account, yes, because this isn't the main one I use because you know the massive downvoting, lol. But I don't post often compared to Mr. Ray, whose persona seems to be about this sub. Man, I feel bad for most of you. When this is over, y'all have to find a new community to bitch and moan about something together. Some of y'all, this is your life's work. That's crazy.
I think that's a bit harsh to Redditors, man, because I don't think these guys spend all their time just bitching about Intellivision. It doesn't take much to type out it doesn't take much to type out a post on Reddit. Do you know what takes more effort? Making multiple live streams which go on for 4 hours about the Amico.
Someone says, goddamn, Ray posts a lot. You weren't kidding. I'm telling you, this dude's legacy now, lol. Someone put, you sound like a post-constructionist neo-bippet. Don't know what the fuck that means. And Saggy says, can you not speak boomer at me? My post history is my life story, says Cheese Whiz McGee. Says the shill who never seems to post outside of the subreddit. Project any harder and you can be a drive-in theater. Which shill is this? That fat one, the ugly one that eats on every video, or the creepy guy that puts his kids on the video? Someone called her a Cupid stunt. Saggy says, you should just call me a stupid cunt. No need for wordplay. Now you figured it out. Look at that big braid on Shitty Melons, y'all. Shitty Melons, how original. We were discussing you, not me. So then Saggy, again, this is Saggy starting her own fucking thread again. So the first thread was started by Saggy, and the second thread in this post was started by Saggy. So many people came here to downvote my comments, but no upvotes for the OP. Yikes, priorities, people, get it together. Working Cuke, who is a moderator, says, this makes you sound petty that people downvoted you. I made posts before and people downvoted. Who cares? Maybe you could contact Tommy and help him get a job at GameStop. That way he could still have a connection to the modern games. Help a friend out. Saggy says, oh, I'm very pretty. I thought that was obvious. Or I'm very petty. I thought that was obvious. I try to give people a chance to show they aren't. Appreciate that, but nah, I'm petty as fuck. So there, she's admitting she's petty as fuck. That's why she came into the thread. She came into the thread because she's fucking petty. She needs drama. Things happened, meaning Tommy talking. Wait. Saggy just said she is not getting back into Amico drama or whatever, then does this. Okay, yeah.
Well, she also did a reaction to the Retro Bro Review Tech video, which I was just watching before this stream went live.
That's because fucking Saggy jerks off fucking Review Tech USA too. Him and Tipster. Oh, you got fucking 100,000 subs. Let me fucking give you hand jobs.
Yeah.
Tommy lied. People cried. No, it's more like Tommy lied, and we all pointed it out. No one's crying. Pointing shit out is not crying. We hate what Tommy did to the gaming community. Yes. Tony, forgive Tommy. No. Tommy did say he hates me on 2 separate occasions. I got that on video.
And we know he tried to get legal action taken against you.
And dox me. Hold on. My brother's here. Bob, take over.
Yeah. No, Saggy didn't block me. I don't know if she's going to block me after this, but no, me and Saggy are cool. We chatted the other day. This is just Drama Friday, man. And I thought, what better drama for you guys than Amico drama and our resident drama queen, Saggy Melons? Because we've had the Retro Bro versus Review Tech USA, and it's been popping off on Reddit. It's been popping off on Twitter. So I thought Amico's the well we go to for a drink, innit? And there's a lot of stuff coming up which needs to be discussed.
Fuck yeah. All right, I'm back. He came over to pick up one of the pizzas.
Sharing is caring.
I gave him one of the floor pizzas.
Nice.
So what I miss?
Nothing. I was just saying that these guys want Amico drama, and I'm here to bring it.
Hell yeah. I mean, I didn't even want no meat. You brought this, Bob. I didn't even know this was happening.
I know. I thought it was a good one.
Saggy's karma on Reddit must be horrible. It is. That's why she had to get 2 accounts. She had to get a second account because she was getting downvoted for her stupidity. Tony going after Saggy like this, Carl never coming back. I mean, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. Like, this ain't personal. This is just, if you do stupid shit, fuck around and find out.
Fuck around, fuck around and find out. Invite Saggy on the show for a debate on her Reddit activity. I'm sure Saggy's watching. I'll send her a link right now. Let me see. Saggy Melons. Yeah, all right. So I just sent her a link. So we are talking about your Reddit activity. Yeah, if you want in. There you go. I sent it. Boom, sent. I'm not afraid.
I am. No.
Are you, Bob?
No. I thought it would be a possibility Saggy would turn up and want to jump in the stream, so I wouldn't have brought it to attention if...
did you block Saggy, Bob?
No, I didn't block Saggy. No.
Joshua Perez says, I mean, I had some strong discussions with some people on the Amico subreddit a few months back that I need to contact the admins. On the Amico subreddit or the Intellivision_Amico subreddit, Joshua? I knew Rich would try to blindside Retro. I mean, Retro. I still stand by Retro Bro handled that very poorly when Rich brought out that tweet.
Right.
Brother TGD got his. Yeah, he did. He got his pizza fix. Tony's brother, another frog voice. Yeah, we kind of look alike. A little known fact. We're only about 1.5 years apart. And so I'm pretty sure the picture that Tommy Tallarico was handing around to people saying it was me, pretty sure that was actually my brother and his girlfriend. Since I don't have social media, I don't have Facebook, I don't have Instagram.
Yeah.
Say he just had a good stream, did she? She's already fired up. Good.
She might be tired. She might not be coming.
I hadn't followed her, Justy. We kissed and made up. Not after this, Bob. Not when she finds out you brought this up.
Nah, Saggy's gonna be fine with it. I'm sure she don't give a fuck.
So someone got put a Reddit comment, helpful. Says, you are almost as coherent as my ex-wife, who I left in a jar in the freezer. Someone married you, rip. My dear wife, who I met on a silver January morning. You still call your ex dear? Okay then. Do you genuinely believe that this little performance will grant your life some degree of meaning, of value? No, I don't. Lol. Did you really think that comment was going to hurt my feelings or shut me up? Oof. Also, why do some of you dudes talk like robots? Weird.
I don't get how they're talking like robots.
Well, they're being professional and not like vulgar. Piss off and go make some more OnlyFans content for Carl. I can do both, so no, I won't piss off. Lol. Thought this Reddit was open to everyone to have a voice. Since when is it an echo chamber? It's not an echo chamber. You're just annoying, unwanted. Lol. Sounds like a personal problem. There's a block button for a reason. Feel free to use it. If Saggy was blocked by OP, she wouldn't have been able to comment on this thread. Someone says, you seem obsessed with defending Tommy and the Amico. Go outside, get some fresh air. Tommy isn't your friend. Where did I defend Tommy once in this thread? Well, also, fun fact, I'm currently outside right now at the dog park, letting my dog have fun with other doggies while I'm here ticking you off. Jumping into the thread was defending Tommy. So, yeah, you just defended Tommy. And there's Saggy right now, popping in. RJ must have got on the little, Saggy, they're talking about you.
Yeah, someone did.
So come on in, Saggy. I gave you the thread. I gave you the link so you can come in and defend your Reddit behavior. So you can make us understand why the fuck you thought it was a good idea to jump into this thread. It had nothing to do with you. Nothing at all. You mean like how Mike first had a test unit that he sent back to Intellivision and DJC suddenly has an Amico test unit? Do you guys and dolls think what I'm thinking? Maybe Mike and DJC are the same guy. It's kind of hard to tell where one ends and the other begins. Apparently, Saggy didn't get the joke. She says they literally are on camera and look nothing alike. This had to be a joke comment. Okay, so name one of the differences. Mullis is a ginger and older and taller. DJC has a beard and wears a hat and is a big thicker in the waist. Lol, come on. Y'all are trolling. Well, if you know that they're trolling, why are you responding? Obviously, you're playing into it. Yamaka is a hat. Try again. Lol, in the end, they only had one test unit. If they had more than one, they would have sent them out to the remaining shills. Someone put Hans stole the other working unit. But hey, they get a combined 2,000 views out of this big tease to show it exists. Now that's some top tier 10 million plus sub marketing. Well, that's just incorrect considering Smash JT got 2,000 views alone. What does Smash JT have to do with DJC and Mike Mullis? Ellen Show, here we come. Japa Nerd says it's pathetic and disgusting. Absolutely true. And here we go. We got Saggy. So Saggy, let me know, what made you think that was a good idea for you to jump into this thread that had nothing to do with you?
I was bored. I was looking through Reddit and I was like,
I
wonder
knew that was going to be the answer.
So you're bored.
Oh,
So
dude, that Ray, whatever his name is always posting shit. I always love getting him riled up.
Oh, okay, so then why did you go on Twitter and cry about it?
Cry about what?
About what he said to you. You went on Twitter and you posted, some of these Amico people, anti-Amico people never cease to shock me. Lol, I swear some of these dudes are borderline serial killers in the making. Then you clipped 6 minutes after he posted his reply to you. You clipped his response. You didn't clip your initial reply to a thread that you weren't invited to, had nothing to do with, and had no reason to be in.
I didn't know that public thread. You had to be invited to comment. That's a new one.
No, you didn't. You didn't have to. Did I say that? You had to be invited? I said you had no reason. You weren't invited. So it wasn't like...
I just told you my reason. I was bored. Why can't I just be bored and comment Reddit? It's Reddit.
So you think poking the bear, saying, lol, you're really invested in this. Do you ever go outside and breathe fresh air? You think that didn't deserve a clapback?
I never said it didn't. I just thought it was
So
funny.
no, you posted on Twitter as if it didn't. You posted that this guy is a serial killer in the making and they never cease to shock you. And then you only posted his reply, right? You didn't post yours. So you wanted people to think that this guy said something to you uninitiated, untoward. It was like, hey, he said this shit to you for no reason. And look what he said. It was so horrible, guys.
Oh, would you like me to post the whole context?
Yeah,
I don't mind doing that.
It's called context, right? Give people context. If you didn't want people to get upset at this guy, you would have posted the whole context and gave people the entire situation.
Why does anyone care but you?
Bob cares. The people who are watching, the 18 people watching care. The people who are on your Twitter.
Good for them. I don't care.
The 9 likes cared. So the 9 people who saw your post and were like, oh, Saggy's getting attacked. Those people cared. All the people who are going to go to your stream.
I still don't care.
All the people who are going to go to your stream and be like, oh, poor Saggy's getting attacked on Reddit. They're going to care, right?
No, I don't care.
Did I say Saggy cared?
But I don't say care. That. But I
didn't ask if you cared. All I'm saying is,
I'm telling you, I don't care.
What you did was a bitch move. You tried to get some sympathy. You wanted some fucking.
I wasn't trying to get sympathy.
Then why did you post it? Why would you go on Twitter and post that?
Tony, if I wanted sympathy and sympathy money, I would have streamed about it, wouldn't I?
Whoa. I didn't say, Saggy, if you wanted sympathy, what would you post? I said, Saggy, why did you post this on Twitter?
Well,
No, Bob, let Saggy answer. Why did you post that on Twitter?
Because I fucking can, Tony. Why do you care?
That's so you can. So you just post things for no reason.
Yes, Tony, I do.
No, you say just admit it. You posted it because you wanted people to feel sorry.
No, I posted it because his response was funny to me. Literally, they are serial killers in the making.
So you think it's funny to call people potential serial killers based on them clapping back on you?
No, I don't think it's funny. I think it's true. I feel that way. So what?
Based on what? Based on them clapping back on you?
No, it's not the first time it's happened. I posted screenshots of him saying crazy shit to me a lot. Unprovoked.
Clapping back at you, so it's okay. It's not okay for other people to clap back at you.
You don't.
So when people clap back at Saggy, they're potential serial killers. When Saggy makes hour-long streams shitting on people, that's okay.
I do post for attention, Carl. Oh, and that's what you all give me. Thank you.
This is much better than Rampage. I don't know what Rampage is. Is that the AEW?
I don't know what Rampage is either. RJ is weird. RJ has weird.
RJ is weird. Because his throat still hurts.
Well, let's not make jokes. It actually is a serious matter now. Originally, I thought he just had like a sore throat, but now it's like he has to have surgery.
Yeah, he's got tonsillitis or some shit.
Yeah, I told him not to worry about it. He was all freaking out. I was like, dude, it's not. You're out for the whole thing.
Yeah, Sidekick Max had his tonsils taken out. It's no big deal.
No, see, I told you, it's really not a big deal. Don't they put you out when they take it out?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he'll be sleeping anyway. He doesn't do anything, so he'll be knocked out.
They knock you out.
But did this really make you mad, Tony?
No, it annoyed the shit out of me.
I'm sorry I annoyed you. I was feeling froggy Twitter today.
You were. And people were going to jump on that. That's what annoys me because I know people are going to be like, oh, shit, the anti-Amico people are harassing Saggy, and that's not the fucking truth. The truth is someone clapped back at you for fucking posting something out of pocket. And you were the first person to respond to that post.
Well, no, here's the thing. Literally, when I go on there and not even like, and I actually have like actual comments, I just get shitted on. So I just fuck around on there.
I've seen your actual comments. Saggy, you make dumb points and you say stupid shit. We can go through your Reddit post history if you want.
I don't care. It's fucking Reddit. It's the internet. People take it way too personally. I don't.
Reddit
care.
is the front page of the internet.
That it is, Bob. See, here's the thing. This is a serious matter. People actually are concerned about people losing money for investment, and you're making a fucking joke and a mockery of it. If you don't care about the Amico shit, if you don't care about people losing money, if you don't care about people getting scammed, then just don't fucking post over here. No one said, hey, Saggy Melons, fuck Saggy Melons. No one.
I mean, they can block you into the conversation. Tony. They can block me anytime.
You moseyed.
They can block me anytime. Why haven't they blocked me then? Why haven't they banned me?
Because they're not little bitches.
Well, then maybe stop acting like little bitches when I fucking post there then. If you don't want me there, just block me like you did Relic.
None of these guys posted on Twitter that Saggy Melons was saying shit. You posted on Twitter.
This
wouldn't even been brought to my fucking attention if you didn't post it on Twitter and then Bob was like, Saggy's fucking acting stupid on Twitter. And I agree.
Okay. So I act stupid on Twitter. Okay. It's Twitter. It's not real life, guys.
I don't believe she did. I believe Saggy did it because she thought she was doing something, and then when she gets called out, that's her always go-to. She gets called out, and she's like, "Oh, I was just trolling, guys."
Bro, I literally said in that thread I was bored, and that's why I was there many times. But okay.
Yeah, many times after you got called out, not in the beginning. If you would have said, "Hi, I'm bored,"
how did I get called out? They do the same shit to me every time I posted. Why are you here then? Why are you here then? I was bored, and I was checking.
Why do you always complain about getting downvoted? If you don't care, why are you always bitching about?
Because it's funny to me. Because it's hilarious.
Why did you have to get a second account? Because you were afraid that your first account was going to be fucked up with all the downvotes.
Because it's funny to me. Why does it matter? Why are you guys so worried about what?
Why can't you answer a simple question? Why is it when I ask you a very simple question?
Because the comments get suppressed. The comments
all you do is you duck, you dodge.
It's not ducking and dodging. My comments get suppressed. Of course, I'm going to be like, I get downvoted. Who cares?
That's not what I asked you. That's not what I asked you. See, you fucking again.
You're
deflecting from the question. Why?
I am, because I don't have to answer your question.
If you don't care about the downvotes, why did you have to get a second Reddit account? Because you didn't want your first account to be downvoted.
I have no answer.
Exactly, because you do fucking care. Just say, because I do care, and that's why I got a second account, because I don't want my first account to be
anyways. It doesn't matter. Why do you care what I do? Why do you care what I do?
Well,
it's weird.
Well, what about this Ray guy? Do you care that you've painted him as a borderline serial killer? Do you think he?
No,
cares?
why should I? The things that they've painted me, I don't care.
What have they painted you as, Saggy?
Oh, they've said I'm crazy. I need to see somebody. All this crazy shit. I'm a fucking shitty person. All this stuff.
So you've come out and said that you need mental help. You have mental issues. So is that wrong that they said that? Have they painted you improperly? If you yourself have admitted,
yes, because they don't know what my mental health issues are. They have no right to diagnose me. They don't even know.
They didn't diagnose you. They just said you need help.
They have many times. Tony. They have told me that
when I said, what did they call you? What did they paint you as? All you said was they said I need help.
I've had people say that I have bipolar disorder and all this other shit. Like, I don't.
Are you bipolar?
I'm not.
Have you ever been diagnosed for bipolar disorder?
I've been checked for it. I have not been diagnosed with bipolar disorder.
Should we believe her on that one, Bob?
Yeah. I don't see why not.
I mean, what is it? Even if I did, I mean, again, my point is, I'm not that pressed about it. I just find it funny. But when
wait, you said you're not pressed about it, right? Wait, no.
No, because it's like when I push back, it's a problem.
So then why did you bring it up? If you're not pressed about it, why did you just bring it up?
Because you were like, do you think it's okay to call this person this?
I actually didn't say that. Bob said that. Bob said that. And when Bob said, do you think it's okay? Your answer wasn't yes or no, I think it's okay. Your answer was, well, they've called me X, Y, and Z. So that means you are pressed about it. You are bothered. And you're saying, I'm doing it because they did it to me.
That's not why I said it, Tony. You see, don't put words in my mouth.
So then why would you bring it up?
Because I'm saying that if it's okay for other people to do it, why is it bad when I do it?
No one said it was okay for other people to do it.
I'm talking about this instant. I don't know all the history. I was talking about this instance. And also, you've posted the original post and got clapback, and you're posting it out of context and painting the guy as a borderline serial killer.
RJ says Saggy isn't bipolar. Good. She's just fucking crazy.
That's fair.
Someone said Saggy West, Kanye's little sister.
Like I said, it's the internet. I personally don't care.
You always say you don't care, and yet you make these streams and you do these Twitter posts and you go on a fucking Reddit.
Okay, Tony, but did I make a stream about this situation like I normally would have done? No, I didn't.
I don't know. You didn't get a chance to yet.
I literally did a stream today, and I talked about Mecha Random. I didn't even talk about this. I wasn't planning on it.
What were you talking about?
You're talking about it.
Yeah,
her take on Wakanda Forever.
She saw it already?
No, she wasn't gonna see it. She just was like talking crazy shit about it, and I was just reacting to it.
Should we react to that too? So we put that on the list?
Can do.
It'd be fun. I mean, it was fun for me.
Sweet and Tender says, I ship Saggy and Tony someday. They will play Amico couch co-op together. No. Not gonna happen.
So anything else you want to yell at me about?
Yeah.
The rest of my money?
Dad, You want? What do you mean? I already paid you, you little asshole. Check the receipts. I paid you. Yes, I gave it to you last Friday, you bum.
Is that it? Are we done now?
Yeah.
There's one.
Well, double check the receipts.
Oh, yeah,
I'm pretty sure, but double check the receipts. I'll check mine too.
All right.
But I'm pretty sure I got that. I just owed you the last bit, and I gave it to you Friday. But definitely check. Well, I'll check too. We'll check to make sure. I don't want to be short changing you. I didn't even know what I was gonna say. I didn't know what to say. That short changing. There we go.
Do you just start talking sometimes, and then you just hope to find the sentence as you go?
Yes, she does.
Sometimes my brain is not as quick as my mouth. Obviously.
1 inch biceps. She really owes you money. She did.
Yeah, I offered a refund because he donated to a GoFundMe and he wanted his money back. So yes, I did give him his money.
Well, see, you always leave out like half of the context. I donated to a GoFundMe that was supposed to be for someone to hire a lawyer, and then the guy didn't get a lawyer. He put the money in the bank, quote unquote, and then had someone from fucking Kiwi Farms help him do his fucking legal shit, and then got fucked up on it anyway.
I didn't feel like the context was needed because I already gave you your money.
I feel it was needed because it makes it sound like I just wanted money back, like I'm an asshole. Like, no, like I gave dude had change.
Oh no, okay, yeah, I see I understand now. My bad. See, brain doesn't catch up to the mouth. I told you.
Ronan Drummond's right. It's intellectually dishonest, leaving out context and skirting around it. Yeah. I mean, look at the people who replied to your thing.
Yeah, it was a fun day. I was very entertained.
Even when I called out Zod Rider the other day, I said Zod might have bought some subs, and he actually said it was a good video. He liked it. He didn't buy subs, but he said
that's an old thing that's been going around that he bought subs. But I don't think he bought subs just because of the people he hangs around with. He's part of the Snyder stuff, so I think his subs were legitimate. Because once he started talking about Snyder stuff, he really started blowing up. Yeah, but his views didn't blow up with it. Like he gained legitimately in 2 weeks, he gained 500 subs, and his view count in that time period never bumped up. Well, he was on with Syl when Syl had a lot of people watching, so I'm gonna assume that that's where it came from because he was on with Syl. He was on with like Syl and Mikey, and they do pretty well. So maybe they just like sub to him. But his views have been doing a little bit better as of late. But he does late night streams too, so I think that also is a part of it because like people aren't up that late.
Yeah, but you would think that people could watch it on the replay.
I mean,
I don't know. It seems kind of weird that you would get 500 new people who are obviously interested in your content, and then your views don't go up by anything. It's not even like 100.
I mean, I went up like 300 when I did the Jody's Corner Young Rippa reaction thing, and my views were up for like a little bit, and then they went back down. So, I mean, I don't know. YouTube's weird.
It was weird. Some people were trying to say that. So that was the other weird thing because he said he didn't buy subs, but then other people were like, "Oh no, this guy bought subs for him because he wanted to make him look bad," and then he's like, "No, he didn't buy subs at all." The other thing that I thought was weird was at 500 subs, he was like, "Yeah, I made 500 subs, right?" And Zod was talking about how he watches the subs; he likes seeing them go up. So I found it weird that between 500 and 1,000, he wasn't like, "Oh my God, guys, I gained 200 subs. Oh my God, I gained another 100," right? Like it just went from 500, and then his next tweet about subs was when he was at 1,000.
I don't know. Yeah, I can't keep up.
Well, if you went up 200 subs in one day, right? If you were at 500, and then the next 3 days you were at 700, wouldn't you be like, "Oh shit, guys, I'm at 700. Thank you." Like,
I mean, no, not yet. When I was doing that, yeah, every like 100 I went up, did like a celebration stream or something.
Well, you're at what? You're at 2,000 now or something like that?
Yeah, 2,000 something.
All right, well, let's say you went up to 1,000. If you, in the next 3 days, you went up to 1,000, you wouldn't say nothing about it?
Tony, it's me. Are you seriously asking?
That's what I'm saying. And Zod's the same way. I'm pretty sure Zod would have been like, "Yeah, I made fucking another 200. I made 100. So it was weird that within 2 weeks, he gained 500 subs and wasn't like, "Oh shit, look at how many subs I'm getting, guys. I'm fucking doing good." Like my fucking sub growth is going. It literally went straight up and then straight back down. It's like a fucking spike. on his sub. Like he was
I mean,
literally
how?
getting no fucking subs, like fucking 0 to like 5. Got 500 in 2 weeks, and then went back to 0 and 5 subs for the next.
There's got to be
ever.
like some way to prove if people bought subs. Like I'm surprised that they haven't, like somebody hasn't made a program or something to really like see for sure if somebody could buy subs or if there's like a way of finding out, because that would be really helpful to know if someone bought. Oh, we're done with the Reddit stuff. You done yelling at me now?
I went through all the comments. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Mike,
You done being mad?
Mike, I wasn't mad.
Or are you done being annoyed?
Yeah, for the time being.
Okay.
You must have missed earlier in the stream while I was really annoyed because my pizza someone delivered pizza to my house, Saggy, and they left it on my front porch and didn't tell me.
Oh, I hope you. Wait, what kind of pizza? Was it a local shop?
Yeah.
Did you call them back and bitch?
Yeah, and I ended up getting more pizza sent. That's how we found it, because when the second delivery came, which would have been like 2.5 hours after the initial fucking first phone call, I went out to get the pizza and I looked down. I was like, "There's fucking pizza on the floor. Why is there pizza?"
Oh, you called them because it didn't show up. It was late, and you were like, "Where's my food?" And then they're like, "Oh, we'll send it back out." Oh
Yeah.
shit!
And I yelled at those people.
My boyfriend ordered Domino's on the app. And I don't know how it happened, but apparently he didn't select cheese, and they didn't think to ask or call or anything. They sent him friggin' pizza with just sauce and pineapple on it. He was so pissed.
I would be pissed too. Who the fuck? How is that even possible? You can't even make a pizza like that. It's not even a pizza at that point.
I mean, you can if you like can't do cheese or milk products, but at the same time, you would think that's such a like odd and very rare order. You think you would call for a follow-up and say, "Hey, did you order this without cheese, or did you want cheese?" Like I would have thought that was weird, but I guess the pizza people didn't.
Mike Hawk Hertz says sometimes channels just tell everyone to go follow a particular person. Sometimes there are spikes that look completely unorganic. Well, this looked completely unorganic. And again, like Saggy says, well, because he was on the Sill stream about the Snyder shit. Well, he talked Snyder stuff, and even that didn't get like a spike. Like there was no like uptick in views on his Snyder shit or whatever. So it's just really weird.
All right, I'm gonna do something for you, Tony, because you know what? You've always been cordial with me, and I'm not gonna argue with you, but I will post the context just so that you can be like, all right, she posted the context.
That's all we ask. Joshua Perez wants you to know that your OnlyFans is great.
Thank you. By the way, who changed my name? The thing, it says Arnico Ambassador. Like, did they forget how to spell Amico or?
No, Arnico is a joke.
Oh, okay.
It was from confused. Very early, before you got into the Amico stuff. People were making fun out of it and calling it the Arnico because an R and an N kind of looks like an M.
Oh. Hold on. Where the hell? How do I find my first comment?
Sweet Tender says, play that Saggy Melons ASMR I sent you on Twitter. What? You just sent me something, okay. Sweet Tender? He did.
If it's YouTube has new policies on ASMR and stuff. If it's gratifying in any way, it's not allowed anymore. So we have to be careful.
We have to be careful for what, Bob?
In case Saggy Melons ASMR is sexually gratifying.
Are they going to take my channel down?
Maybe. Might get a strike.
Nah.
Might get community guidelines.
Ain't gonna happen.
Why can't I even find it?
I have no idea.
Oh, no.
God, I don't even remember my first comment. Oh, I saw this video. I saw that. I was laughing my ass off.
Are you looking for your first tweet, or what are you looking for?
No, not the tweet. The friggin' the context, like the first Damn, I tweeted. I friggin' posted a lot of that Reddit today.
You did. All you gotta do is go to the thread. Remember all the money and effort thread. Sort by old, and you're the first fucking comment on there.
Oh, sort by old. Hold on. Wait, it says top Q&A controversial best. Wait, where does it say sort by old? It says sort comments by best live new top Q&A and controversial.
Yeah, that means you're already on old then. Because old is right under controversial, unless you have it already sorted by old. Are you on the app or are you on the Desktop.
I'm on the app.
I don't think on the app it has old.
I had a brief look at OnlyFans the other day, and apparently you got to enter a credit card even to sign up for free content. So I was like, fuck that. I ain't putting my card into OnlyFans.
Mike Hawk says, wait, there's ASMR that is not intended to be gratifying? Yes. YouTube says if it makes you hard, it's not allowed.
Yep.
Oh, shit, then this stream's going to be shut down.
People love taking the most
bitch. Friggin' loser bitch. Friggin' loser bitch. Friggin' loser bitch. Friggin' loser bitch.
Thank you. Thank you. 420 Gamer to the rescue. Wow.
God, jeez, how many times have I freaking like snapped on people like that? Jeez.
Too many. See, now you're seeing what we're seeing. Now we're going, wait a minute. Now you're like, wait a minute. Maybe I'm taking this a little too serious.
Oh no, I personally am not like bothered by that. I just like, damn.
This is an intervention for you, Saggy.
This is my intervention. Oh no.
What the fuck?
Wait, did he delete it? Did he delete the comment? I can't find it, Tony.
No, I just read it. I literally just went over it.
I know, but I can't fucking find it. I don't want to go on my computer to find it because then I can't take a proper screenshot. I don't want to do all that freaking editing on my fucking computer.
You know what? I'll take a screenshot of it right now and I'll send it to you. How's that sound?
Okay, appreciate that. There, and I will post the contacts so Tony can be less annoyed with me.
Less annoyed. Not completely annoyed, but less.
Even though I don't think it's going to change anything, but I'll do it just because you've always been mad at me but civil with it, so I can appreciate that.
I'm not. Why is everybody? I swear to God.
Annoyed with me but civil with it.
Yes.
Jeez, okay.
Because everybody always says I'm like mad. Why is Tony always mad? I'm like, I'm not fucking mad. I'm literally
but
not.
you know what it is? It's the tone sometimes. I think it's the tone. Because sometimes it'll sound like you're mad because you elevate your voice, which is not something you usually do when you're not, So it's easy to assume you're mad.
All right, I sent it to you on Twitter.
Bob, were you also mad at me? Or annoyed?
No. Yes,
Okay.
annoyed.
Well, I'm
Quite
sorry I
annoyed.
annoyed you as well.
When his bicep
That's
says
cool.
busting on Saggy's face, I get it. Well,
Hold on.
all those explosions on Saggy. So any other drama you want to talk about, Bob?
Well, just the main reason I'm annoyed with Saggy is just this whole. I don't get it. Kind of, I have to look through your content to double check and confirm shit, and I'm not like making any hard accusations, but it kind of seems a bit revisionist at this stage to be like some of the things you're saying at the moment. Like the stuff about. I'm just looking here.
Saggy, call Bob a biscuit.
You talked about. No, I'm not gonna call him biscuit. You mean the stuff that you were commenting on today, Bob?
Yeah. Because
Don't sugarcoat it. Just say it, Bob. Saggy's a big girl.
Well, the way I see it is, from my perspective, you was promoting and advertising the console, and whether you think people bought or pre-orders or invested in it or not is kind of regardless of the fact, but you promoted a product and you got material relationships with people who are working on the product. So I kind of find it a bit like, well, how can you deny that that's happened?
I was just waiting for you to finish. I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah, go on.
Okay. So when you're talking about that, the whole thing is like when people are just like, you're going to get in trouble because you were I was like, I've never once, and I know this annoys Tony when I say it, but I have not told people to buy it. And I get the thing with the promotion. Like I said, I understand the voice clip was used. We talked about that, but I never told anyone to buy it. I would never tell anyone to buy anything before trying it. That's just my own personal thing. I would never buy something without trying it either. Like everyone asked me why I didn't pre-order. Well, I didn't try the thing. And even after I tried it, I still didn't pre-order because I wanted to make sure it was going to come out. I buy things when it comes out.
Can you say with 100% confidence that every time you talked about the Amico positively, that you said, try it before you buy it?
Most of the time when people were saying, "Oh," I was like, "Listen, I would like everyone try it before you buy it." I would mostly of the time, not always, but most of the time, I would say, like, you know, if you have a chance to play it, play it.
And something which kind of frustrates me about this situation as well is not everyone's going to see the whole picture of every single piece of content one content creator is putting out about it. If someone just dips into one of your streams or one of your Amico videos or just doing a cursory glance, if someone is looking for some information and they hear you talking about it positively, like, oh, it sounds all right, I'm going to invest.
So, Bob, you've watched my old Amico content, right? Like I used to do. Okay, so when you have time, if you want to, you don't even have to watch the whole thing. Just like watch a couple of them. The majority, if not all of them, except for the events that I went to, were me talking about the drama. It was always about the drama or reacting to like maybe Tony's takes or Tony's videos. It was always about drama. It wasn't even about talking. The only time I ever would say talk positively was on Retro Bros channel on Amico After Dark, because that was all about the Amico, where my content on my channel was about the drama.
You did say apart from the ones about the events, right?
I don't know. Hold on. I got video evidence to the contrary.
Because, I mean, I'm going through played the Amico for the first time, Amico in Boston, which might be quite an interesting video for some people to look at. And there's quite a lot of positive talk about the Amico in that. But you said apart from...
I got you, Bob. Here.
Yeah, that was at the Amico event.
Let's hear what Saggy has to say.
Thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Tommy's amazing. He doesn't lie. The Amico's great. You guys need to buy the Amico right now. The Amico is not overpriced. It's so amazing. You guys really need to buy this. You really need to buy this. Yes, I'm telling you guys, it is not a scam. No. Tommy's amazing. He's a god. He is a god. He's going to solve world hunger with the. Listen, just definitely. Yeah, I blocked it. I made sure.
We got the credit card numbers in your glasses, Saggy.
Okay, but that brings the question, another issue to me. So. You was interested in the drama. You called the critics haters, and you said that we shouldn't be called, or you said something to the effect of they shouldn't really be called critics. They're really haters because they want this to fail. So wouldn't that be detrimental to the cause? Some of the people were fighting because we had issues with the company, the lies, the poorly designed product and hardware, the lag, and all those other issues. Don't you feel that by being so anti-haters has damaged the haters' reputation in trying to bring awareness to the problems of the company?
No. Mainly because, number one, like Tony's videos would pop up. And before he was as big as he is now, like when he was at 300, 200 subs, Tony's videos would be like some of the top ones that pop up when you type in Television Amico. Any pro Amico videos that were out there were very much like suppressed because there was more like stuff against the Amico than there was for the Amico. And a lot of the people from the Amico community who even found me, it was because of the haters that were like following anything that was mentioned in Amico. That only reason why I even knew that there was conflict was because I was on a small 200 sub channel where we had an interview with Tommy. Obviously, the haters caught wind of it because they followed everything Tommy. They showed up after the stream, left comments, just nasty comments, mind you, to the kid whose channel we were on. He had no idea what was going on. We had no idea what was happening, really. But that's when I first was introduced to it. But like I said, it was mostly the anti-Amico side of things that really, if anything, gave us more attention than we should have gotten, to be quite fair. Y'all wouldn't know, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the fact that you guys who were against the Amico came to the channels, came to my channel, came to the channel that we first met Tommy on, and gave us all this attention. And we were just sitting there like, what the hell's going on? Why is there an issue? We had no idea. And that's where it really started. And I don't think anyone who was looking for Amico information, like rarely, if anything, if not, like didn't find my channel. I think the only people who found my channel involved in Amico is when I started going on Retro Bros channel, because he did have those numbers. He did have people watching him, anti and pro.
Okay.
But the real argument was on that Twitter page was JetX Gamer bringing up investors, and Retro Bro also brought up a good point. At the time of the Crayola event, there was no like it wasn't opened for new investors at that time.
To the public that we know.
Whoa.
Well, that's what Retro Bro said. I don't know. I'm just saying based on what Retro Bro said. I honestly don't know.
They were on 3 different investment sites. They had the Republic investment. They had the
What, the
Start
events?
Engine. What?
The events?
No. I said they had 3 investments. Remember, they had the
Oh.
Republic investment, which was the Republic Fig, was the first one. They had the Start Engine, but people forget that there was one in between there that wasn't open to the public. That's why we didn't really talk about it.
Oh, I honestly didn't know. Retro Bro mentioned something about it was closed or something, so I don't know.
No,
If he was wrong, that's fine.
There was one, but it was like you had to pay like $116 just to be able to look at the investments.
Oh, I didn't even know that. See, I know little about investments, but all I know is like, because JetX Gamer tried to bring up the point. He's like, well, there are investors at those events. I was like, but they were already invested. So, I mean, they were there to make sure like what their invested money.
Well, here's the thing. Investors might invest more money by going to those events. They might see them as shit. I should invest more money. So there is still a potential. Even if they already invested, there's still the potential for them to invest more.
Oh, I didn't know that either. I thought once you invested, you could invest more. Like I said, I don't do investments and things like that. I have Dogecoin. That's my investment.
Are you literally retarded or?
What?
I said, are you literally retarded?
Because
why would you think that if you invested, you couldn't invest more? What
I don't know.
Do you think
I have no idea. I've never invested in anything, Tony. What the hell?
Have you ever
I've
bought something? That's like saying if I bought apples, I can never buy apples again.
I mean,
That's
I
how
don't
much sense that
know.
makes.
I don't know about the logistics of investing. I've never invested in anything, so I might actually.
It's just because it's simple. Like even if you take it just simply, right? Like I gave money to a product. Why would I not be allowed to give more money?
I have no idea. That's why I asked. Damn, I'm not retarded. I mean, I could be retarded, but that was honestly just me being ignorant and not knowing how investments work.
Yeah, but I'm saying even like a toddler can figure that out. Even a toddler would be like, "Yeah, you could probably."
A toddler's not figuring out investments. A toddler's sitting there freaking sucking on their
thumb. If I asked a toddler, "Do you think someone who gave money can give more money?" They'd probably say yes. So yeah, why not?
All right, cool. I'll take that out.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like you said, you had no understanding. You don't know investments. So then, what would bring you to the conclusion that you couldn't give more money?
I don't know.
I can't wrap my head around that.
Money. I don't know. I figured once people invest, they wouldn't be giving more money. I don't know.
I thought we were not using that word.
No, that's fair. That would be a stupid thing to say. I get it.
Yeah. Saggy's playing dumb because you can't explain her love for Tommy.
Trust me, I'm not playing. I think people really think that I play dumb. It's like, no, I have my dumb moments. I don't know why people assume when I say that. They're like, she's just deflecting and she just says that. I'm like, no, I literally am pretty naive sometimes to certain things. Why can't I just be stupid and just take the L?
I did yell at Carl for using the R word. Mostly we didn't use that word because I was afraid that people were going to use it against Carl. And I figured Carl probably got enough of that in his life. So we were going to try to not have that environment in which Carl would be subjected to this. What happened to Carl? Well, I said, Carl, stop hanging around and going into streams where people are talking shit about you. Just ignore those people. Don't try to fucking bait them. Don't try to fucking talk shit about them or bring up drama or make videos on them. Just ignore them. They'll eventually get tired and go away. And Carl said, fuck you, Tony. You don't tell me what to do. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. And if you don't like it, then it's too bad. I said, well, I guess, Carl, you don't want to be part of the stream no more.
Oh.
It was that simple.
Oh, well.
I said, I don't need the headache. Carl, Carl should have a free pass on that one. But
Whoop. I was watching the stream.
The thing of it is, it's like I said, with Carl, it wasn't Carl that was the problem. It was all the assholes, right? And I know how people are and how they're going to act. And I was trying to shield him from that. Boo-hoo for me for trying to fucking run defense for Carl. And Carl not
you gotta just let people dig their own graves, like me. People try to tell me too much stuff. Like, let me dig my own grave then. Like, I
can't help it. It's my nature to want to help and protect people.
And that's fine. But sometimes if they don't listen, Tony, you just got to let them, Yeah,
I did. That's why I cut Carl loose. I said, all right, baby birds got to fly. Kicked them out of the nest.
Yeah, well, that happens. Eventually, you'll kick me out of the cult, the frog cult.
Gringo went after that Latino discount. That's what happened.
I love when people call me a bottom feeder, like I care. Like, I just don't. I have no fucks to give to a bunch of internet people who hate me. Y'all have given me enough clout this year, so. Happy New Year, by the way. Thank you for all the attention you guys
Happy New Year.
Calling me.
We still got like 2 months to go.
There's still Halloween to get through before we get to New Year.
Listen, I'm getting ahead of it. I'm one of those people. I'm gonna get the Christmas tree up, Bob.
Oh.
Yeah, Luke's right. A lot of people have ran defense for Carl. A lot of people try to look out for him, try to help him, and bring him to a safer environment and a place where he had an outlet to talk to people. And it was never enough. It was never enough for Carl. That was the problem.
Yeah, but maybe he felt like you guys were babying him too much.
If he's talking, he was literally calling dazed and crying and complaining about people saying mean things to him, Saggy. And we're like, well, stop going over there. Like if you don't come here, right, and we just stop talking about you, or even if we're talking about you but you don't hear it, you'll be a lot better off, right?
I mean, that's true, yeah.
And that's what we're trying to tell him. We're like, look, you don't need to start mentioning people's names and like talking shit to Darius and like doing all kind of crazy shit. Like when he went after me, right? I didn't say anything about him. I didn't make any videos on Carl because I know Carl's just mad and he's just fucking lashing out. So I was just like, whatever, and I left it alone. But other people, when he did that to other people, they would fucking make videos back. He would constantly get into it with Dean over and over and over again. And Dean never lets that shit go. Dean would fucking like months and months just have fucking Carl sketch. Like, Carl, stop going over there and watching Dean's shit. He knows you're going over there. He sees you making comments about it. He knows it annoys you, so he's gonna keep fucking doing it.
Oh, that's why I don't watch too many content creators that talk about me unless I'm associated with them. Somebody was like, they're talking about you, and I was like, why? What did I do now? And then I come in, I was like, oh. Okay.
Yeah, Potion Sword Run says he kept complaining about people in different chats, and I told him not to hang around them, and he left. Yeah, exactly. That's what we told him too. We're like, dude, focus on this. I even told him like, you can make fucking little shorts for the channel, and we'll edit them, and you can do like little fucking 30-second reviews on movies, and we'll get it all set up, and you can do your little fucking top threes. And I was trying to give him stuff to do to like focus his mind away from the fucking drama and the negativity.
Wait a minute. Dean blocked Tomio Yumiko? What? I haven't even blocked. Well, I blocked him once before, but I don't block him now. And Tommy comes at me sometimes, and I'm just like, it's just Tomio Yumiko being Tomio Yumiko. I don't even get. I used to get triggered by him. I won't even front. He used to irk the shit out of me, but then I got to know a little better. No, Tomio Yumiko.
Oh, I was gonna say.
I've gotten to know him. He's not as bad as I thought. I mean, a lot of people weren't as bad as I thought after, everything kind of calmed down a little. But some people just, I will argue with because fuck it, why not? What's up, Bob?
Tommy's a
Speaking of
stoned hippie, man. He just wants everyone to hug and get along and suck each other's dicks.
Yeah. Speaking of Dean TV, we got some drama with Dean TV.
Oh God!
What? What the fuck is going on? Why are you guys fighting with each other? You sound like fucking me and
whoa. Yeah, I didn't even tell you what it was. I said, when I say we, I was like talking about the universal we, not like specifically me.
Probably me then. Oh shit!
No, actually, it was a Canadian gamer.
Oh, thank fuck.
So I don't know if you know this, but Dean made a video on Stray, right?
Mm.
And instantly he got 5,000 likes on the video. He had 127 views with 5,000 likes.
Mm.
what? Who did?
Dean.
What?
Yeah.
Wait. That math does not add up. That does not compute. Which
Not
video
at
was
all,
this?
right? His Stray video. I'll pull up his video. Hold on, I'll go to fucking YouTube. So right now, I think the
Whoa.
video sits at 6,000 views, but 5,500 likes. But the likes were on there instantly. Like the second the video went up, the fucking likes were on there.
Whoa.
It was a live stream, obviously. So Dean said that Canadian Gamer bought the likes for him. The Canadian Gamer was upset at Dean, so he bought Dean these likes. As you can see, I hate this new fucking YouTube layout.
I don't like it either. I fucking hate it. It looks like shit.
I do like the
It
layout
is
on
trash.
on the channel page where it has the video, shorts, live streams all separate now. I do like that. But as you can see, the video has 5,400 likes. And currently it's at 6.2 thousand views, right?
What?
9 comments.
Whoa.
So when people started wondering, Dean posted on Twitter that it was obviously Canadian Gamer that bought him those fucking likes.
Why
we
specifically him?
I guess because Canadian Gamer had just got accused of buying subs, remember?
Yeah.
So I guess Dean just said, well, it must have been him.
Whoa.
Mm.
I mean, that is crazy.
Mm.
Now, I know there's people probably wondering, well, Tony, how do you know that he had that many fucking likes on the video before? Blah, 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 blah. Where's your evidence? And I'm like, man, don't you people know who I am? I always got evidence. Just wait. I'm scrolling for the picture, and I'll post it in a minute. Because, you know, I do what I do. So anyway. So, yeah. So he had 127 views as soon as the stream ended. 176 views. I'll open the image in a new page. And I will share it. Probably not going to be able to see it really good. So, because it's small. That's what she said.
That's not what I said.
178 views, 176 views, 5.5k likes.
Yeah. Tony, how are you seeing his dislikes? I got the return YouTube
Plug-in.
dislikes extension. I have 3,000 3.k short with 6 comments. Shorts are weird. Shorts are different though. Shorts usually don't get comments.
Any comments, yeah.
But when you have like a live stream, if someone's coming to your live stream, 6,000 people after the fact watched it, thumbs it up, but only 9 people have commented, it's kind of sus.
Mm.
So you guys can't really see this well, unfortunately. But let me see if I can get the better picture. So yeah, so like I said, he had 5,000 likes before he even had 5,000 views, which is fucking weird.
That's what?
Yeah, you can't even say that's using YouTube Promote. Because, I mean, I could give it to him using the YouTube promote feature. That's pretty much legit, paying for advertisements through Google Ads.
Wait, which video is this? Did he take it down or enlisted?
No, it's
I
still
can't
up
find
there.
it.
It's the Stray. It's playing Stray.
Oh, playing Stray.
Stray and Chill gameplay review. Why you think?
I
you
do
think
like
I'm
how they
lying?
separated videos and live streams. By the way, that's what
Yeah,
that's
they
the thing I like. That one.
Yeah, that's boom. That's boom.
And shorts. And shorts.
Oh, and the shorts. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Wow. Hold on. I had to see it. Wow. Okay. So. Wow. That's a little crazy.
All right. So on the if you go to the Wayback Machine, right, there's a pop-up that pops up almost instantly. But if you time it just right, you can fucking stop the pop-up and just get the fucking YouTube page where you'll see it's 176 views.
Well, goddamn.
But on July 20th, he had 176 views. So on July 21st, which is the next screenshot or the next Wayback archive, I think it went up to 2,000 views. Yeah. So his live stream got over 2,100 views the next day. Like literally. Here it is. As you can see, archive, Wayback Machine, July 21st, 2022. 2,443 views streamed 23 hours ago. 5,500 likes. 7 comments at this time. So he literally only got 2 new comments after this. So he got about 4,000 more views, 2 more comments. And he lost 100 fucking likes for some reason.
Yeah.
No.
That's a little wild, but well, okay then. I mean, that's all I can say is okay then. I mean, that's a little wild. I wanted to argue with Bob about Twitter today, but we kind of derailed talking about Carl.
Yeah.
Oh, we can argue again later.
I love how every time
I've got hours and hours of content of yours to go through,
Scrub
screen
through.
cap, scrub through, record,
Well,
clip, make a compilation.
It's weird.
Take
I
out
won't
of
say weird, but
context.
it's funny how anytime you or Tony have like an issue with me, everyone will be like, "Is this the moment? Are they fighting?" And it's like I'm never gonna be mad at either of you for critiquing me or calling me out on shit, and we could just argue about it and then come to some common ground and then just be like, we're fine. It's just weird that people haven't understood that we've gotten to that place now where I just don't care to argue with you guys, because I actually do I like Bob and sometimes I like Tony.
Yeah. All right. So this is the tweet, July 20th. So the same day after he streamed it, and Dean went on Twitter and said, "I found Stray rather boring. If you like jumping on air conditioners being used by robots, it mostly certainly isn't for you. Also, Canadian Gamer bought me likes last night for some reason."
Damn, he just went
When
right
was
through
that
it.
posted?
July 20th, 2022. Literally the same day that he streamed. So he must have streamed, and then Canadian Gamer bought me those.
So I heard a rumor that a certain army were trolling Canadian Gamer and bought subs.
Allegedly.
Yeah. I mean, why buy subs, dude? Like, I get it if you're trying to get to 1K, but
I don't know. That sounds more like a deflection to me. It's more like it's almost an admittance that something's been bought, and you're like, "Oh yeah, they were bought, but I didn't buy them. They bought them." So it's shifting blame. So they can be like, yeah, they were bought, but I didn't buy them. He did it. It sounds like bullshit to me.
I mean,
why do you want to know my thoughts on Daryl Brooks? Didn't he get found guilty of driving his fucking car through a parade? Blinded trying to get political.
I don't know. I think that's weird though.
CG did it. Wow. Yeah, I think it's weird that he just ran to Twitter and immediately was like, Cam did it.
Do you think, like, the thing I find weird is what would inflating Canadian gamers' numbers benefit the certain army? How would that help them? If anything, it's just going to help Cam.
So, in a sense,
they can point to Canadian Gamer and be like, "Oh, he bought subs, and I mean,
well, so things like that could take your channel down because, like, there's been an instance where there was a YouTuber who was streaming and someone I don't know what they did. I don't know if they bought viewers or whatever they did, but like they got demonetized permanently because there was like unusual activity found. And it was from that stream, like a bunch of people came in with like names they didn't recognize, and they like blew his channel up. Like he had a bunch of views live, and the YouTube demonetized him. So I mean, if YouTube does find suspicious activity on your channel, they will demonetize you. Like he tried to fight it because it wasn't his fault that it happened. He was literally live streaming, and this is the person that confessed. Whoever it was eventually confessed that they were the ones who did it, but it didn't matter. He still got demonetized. So it can ruin your channel if YouTube catches you having those type of spikes, if it's not organic or whatever, however they figure it out. I don't know, but it has happened to YouTubers before. So maybe that was their intent, is to try to possibly get YouTube
damage his ability to monetize.
Tommy O says, no offense to Canadian Gamer, but I don't think he has any extra cash to throw around and buy likes. He plays Xbox 360 games only. Yeah, I don't see why Canadian Gamer would. If Canadian Gamer was going to do that to somebody, he would have done that to Saggy. He would have done that to me. It's just weird that all of a sudden, why would he just do it to Dean?
I don't think it was Canadian Gamer. I'm going to be honest. I think Tommy Oyumiko is right. I don't think Canadian Gamer would have done that, especially like if he ever got caught. Oh, then he would be done.
Yeah, but it'd be so easy not to get caught, wouldn't it? You just use a disposable email, sign up to one of these sites which let you buy likes or whatever.
Bob, let me stop you right there.
Don't tell people how to do it.
Yeah, before you incriminate yourself, you just stop.
Well, no, then I just thought of a folly with my plan is you got to use your credit card and it's linked to your credit card, innit? So
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just assuming.
What I'm saying is, here's my question. I don't know about the rest of you, but I don't get alerts when I get a bunch of likes on my videos. Like after my,
I don't think anybody does.
So then, Dean, does he regularly check his videos afterward? Like, oh, how many likes did I get on my stream? And then all of a sudden he's like, oh shit, I got 5,000. Is Canadian Gamer doing it?
I mean, after a stream, you can go into your studio or even look back at the stream after it's over and see how many likes you have. But I mean, I normally don't do that because I just don't care anymore. I just do YouTube for fun at this point.
You do it for money.
But
maybe it was Carl.
But like, it's weird because so if we're thinking about it, why would Dean TV need to or anyone want to purchase likes? Like, he's a 40K channel, and I get his channel kind of died down. But
here's my proposal. His video went up to 6,000 views, right? His likes are at 5,500. What if somebody had bought views and likes, but the likes came in first, and that's why there was weird looking activity?
I mean, that's possible, but I don't think Dean did it. Somebody definitely did it to him, but I don't think Dean did it.
Or Dean trying to frame Carl.
I don't think Carl did it. I don't believe that for a
second. I don't believe that for a second.
I don't think it was Canadian Gamer.
I don't see anyone buying anyone else.
Saggy does OnlyFans for fun too.
I mean, who hates Dean enough to fucking try to sabotage his monetization by buying him likes and?
But here's the thing. Who made a video on it?
Huh? I don't know. Who did?
Nobody. We would have known. This wouldn't be a surprise to Saggy. We would have been talking about this months ago, right? If somebody bought Dean those likes, if Canadian Gamer did it, he would have made a video the next day. Oh my God, look at Dean's buying likes. And he would have been like,
True.
right? Anybody. Like, so I don't see anybody. Like, nobody was talking about it. Nobody said anything. Nobody noticed it. Dean's like the only one who did any fucking public talking about it. Right?
Mm.
So that's the weird thing. Like if it was someone trying to frame Dean, then no one like pointed it out. Which is how do you try to frame somebody without like trying to bring attention to it?
Yeah, it's a bit too shadow ops, innit?
It's like a long-term plan, like fucking.
Y'all know I don't like to think the worst of my people.
Yeah, but
I'm
Well,
that person. I don't want to think the worst of my people.
I'm more inclined to believe Dean would buy views and likes because he spends a lot of money on his YouTube anyway. He buys cameos for his YouTube. He's got merch shops for his YouTube. He's got all sorts of shit going on for his YouTube. He invests a lot of money in his YouTube. So, I mean, if he's spending money on cameos from all these random people, then well, the next step would be just to buy some subs and likes.
Well, that's it. Subs, views.
Views and likes. Yeah, he's
Get you
got
in the
plenty of
algorithm.
subs.
And if you watch the stream, right? If you watch the stream, nobody's in the chat that we don't recognize. It's all the same people. So it's not like, oh, he had all these people and it just took YouTube a couple hours to register the views or whatever.
Mm.
So also it's funny he didn't mention anyone buying him views. Even though his views went up fucking 2,000 overnight on a straight stream. And then went up another 4,000.
Mm. Mm.
So it's just kind
All
of
I
weird.
know is I don't know enough about buying.
Tony spent 2,000 on an Amico shell. It was Tony. He has
Did
an
I miss
Amico.
something? Oh, I missed something, didn't I?
What?
No, I saw you do something. I was like, what I miss? I was looking at
I
my
missed
phone.
nothing. Don't worry
God
about
damn
it.
Now I'm nosy.
Character witness has demonstrated Dean paying celebrities to endorse his channel. I'm just saying. Maybe he saw Cam had bought some. He was like, hey, I could do this. And if it backfires, I'll just blame Canadian Gamer.
Well, you can pay Cameo to do stuff like that. People on Cameo. Is that bad?
Mm.
To
No,
give
it's
you
not
likes
bad.
and views?
No. To pay like celebrities to like give you a
No,
shout
that's
out
not
like
bad.
on Cameo. Oh, okay, because
No.
I was like,
I'm not-
if I do that, I would do that.
I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying.
Bob's
If
just
you're
saying that he spends money on his channel. So it's not like this is just a hobby that he doesn't invest in. He's obviously trying to make a go of it in some capacity.
I mean, I don't even know where people I ask that all the time. They're like, oh, there's websites. I'm like, they're literally people like you can pay for subs. That's wild. If I had that money, I probably would not do it.
Potion Sword Run says Tommy Amico bought Dean TV subs. He hates him most. He wants him to ruin his rev and prove he's fake. Boom, solved. Lock him up.
The main reason I know about it is because on different Facebook groups I'm on, you often get the odd person DM you being like, real subscribers, real views, go to this link. And on the odd occasion, I've browsed the link and it's just people selling views and subs and stuff. It looks well sketchy as fuck. I wouldn't want to put my money into any of those sites. And even then, it's like false analytics. Do you really want false analytics fucking up your channel?
But that's like I'm saying. Like, I mean, it's like it sucks because I get how hard it is to grow naturally on YouTube. It's not fucking easy with like unless you hit the algorithm, then you have to keep milking it. But like at the same time, like buying subs is like true. Like, okay, you have all these subscribers, but you don't have the views count, and that's what matters in the monetized channel, the views. So if you're gonna buy anything, why wouldn't you just spend it on views? Because you wouldn't spend it on subs. I mean, for him, he doesn't need the subs. It would make sense to buy views because that's what makes you money. Like that $6,000 gave him like fucking what, $10?
Maybe he was trying it out. Maybe he's like, let me see if it works. And he's like, oh shit, this is too obvious. And then he's like, no. What celebs should you pay to promote your channel? I don't recommend it. It's not worth the investment. Nobody's seeing your channel anyway, right? Like buying a cameo and then putting it on your video. If you got no subs to begin with, no one's seeing it.
And even then, like, who's going to care?
Yeah.
How's it going to affect your channel having a celeb record a personal video for you promoting your channel, which you're going to put in maybe a channel trailer or the beginning of your video?
Night, Bianca.
Night, Bianca. I don't know.
Because most people are just, if people click on your video for a topic and the first thing they see is an intro or a random celeb promoting your channel, 90% of people are either going to click off or skip it.
Tommy O says, like, ooh. The average Dean video gets like 100 or 200 views when he streamed comparable to me. He has like 40,000 people that don't watch his videos every day.
That's why, Bob. That's why too, Bob. I thought it was funny when you say that because it's like that's why my argument too is about like back to what we were talking about a little earlier is like, and nobody was coming to Saggy Melons to get Amico news. Like, I'm sorry, I know that sounds like a bad argument, but to me, it's this crazy one because I'm like, if anyone was coming to me, like you click on my channel, like all the comments, right? And Tony, you can attest this. How many comments of people who came to my channel looking for like to see me talk about the Amico were like, oh God, her voice is so annoying and she swears so much and why would she call herself Saggy Melons? Like they were so turned off of me. That's why I think it's funny and I laugh when people are like, you helped Amico get investors. I'm like, have you watched my streams? Any investor who tuned in I probably did the opposite for Amico in television and shit because they'd come to my streams and be like, who the fuck is this crazy bitch? And that's why I laugh.
So here's a question then. If Tommy comes out, right, if he's like, hey, we had a big investor on the hook. We were ready to go. We were going to get the money for manufacturing, but he saw Saggy Melons' stream and he pulled out. Would you feel bad?
No.
Would you be mad at Tommy for blaming you?
No, because I'd be like, well, I mean, you're mad. I get it, but like, I don't know what to tell you. I was just being me.
Well, let's flip it round. If Tommy turns around to you and says, thank you, Saggy. We've taken clips of you talking positively about the Amico. We've managed to find an investor.
Who's got a thing for loud black women that humiliate him.
Well, they just take like a small sample of one of your streams talking positively where you're saying, yeah, we even dropped the Amico controller on the concrete floor and it didn't break. And someone was like, yeah, that sounds good. Durable console. We'll invest.
I mean, if somebody invested because they saw me drop an Amico controller, they're like, that's pretty cool. I mean, like I said, I just thought it was a cool thing that you could drop it and it didn't break. I mean, most of my controllers I freaking drop all the time or slam on the ground and they break instantly. So I won't deny being
Never had one break. I used to I used to get frustrated with my PlayStation. I used to fucking literally spike it into the fucking floor. It would never break.
Oh, dude, I've broken many controllers.
Blinded wants to know what's my thoughts on Bob's secret ASMR OnlyFans. Hey, boy, got to make money. Do what you got to do, right?
That's supposed to be a secret, Blinded. Shh.
It's not a secret anymore. Tommy O says 40,000 plus people just scroll right past your faces every single day. That's like the ultimate self-esteem deflator, if you ask me, for a guy like him.
Yeah.
He thinks he's on TV. I mean, what does that tell you about his channel? Shots fired, Tommy. Shots fired.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's going to be a frog at the beginning of Dean streams now for like the next 3 weeks.
I mean, YouTube's a funny place. That's why I was saying, like, when it comes to YouTube, my streams are like always getting suppressed, and it's like crazy because I would argue with people to be like, "Oh, you grew off the Amico," and I'm like, "Dude, my top." But here, well, hold on. My top performing videos at the time were the Amico videos, but like they weren't getting thousands views a video. Like I was lucky to get like 800 on some of them.
They didn't need to get thousands though. With the community of the Amico, Look at DJC's last stream. He made like $200 in super chats, right?
Well, it's his first month. You make money on your first monetized stream. You'll make money on your first monetized stream.
But it was $200 in super chats, but it wasn't like a bunch of people. It wasn't like a whole bunch of $5 super chats, right? But it was a small dedicated fan base, and that's what you were getting with. If you talked positively about the Amico, you would get that small dedicated fan base who were subscribing to your channel, regardless of who you were, or how abrasive you were, or how Saggy Melons-ish you were. They would subscribe to you just because you were saying positive things about the Amico. So you got at least 200 to 300 subs for being pro Amico.
You know,
You really did.
kind of.
You did.
I don't think
Because it's the same way. I got
people,
subs just for being critical of the Amico. I got people that subscribe to my channel.
Right, but that's like 200. Like, I don't think there was that many people who were like pro Amico.
There literally was, because it was all the Atari age people, the people from fucking. It's the same. Go look at all the lower tier Amico shills. They all had like 200, 300 subs because it was all the same people subbing to all their channels.
I mean, I honestly can't even say because I never looked at the people who subscribed around that time. I just know that the people who were active in the chat was like the usual people, like the people I talked to outside of YouTube. So I didn't really see many people come to my streams who were like positive Amico diehard, you know? It was usually the usual people.
Yeah, but they wouldn't go to the streams necessarily, but they would subscribe. One Inch Bicep says, I was going to get this guy from Tech TV to promote my channel. His name is Tommy Tallarico. Maybe you've heard of him. He's a good fucking hype man. I give him that.
Yeah. But Tommy, like that's what I'm saying. The anti crowd was like the majority, and like the pro was the minority.
It wasn't. Because look at go back to when DJC first came out. He got like 300 subs almost overnight for being pro Amico. All the small channels, Super Jeremy's World, Amico Oasis, Blues Tech, Generational Gamer, they all gained like 300 subs just because they were pro Amico. Fucking SNEStastic.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I honestly didn't think that it was a lot of Amico people. I know that a lot of people followed me because I was like, I was on like Max's channel. I was on my friend Snowdub's channel. I was on a lot of people's
I didn't say you got all the people. I just said that you would get like 300 people from being pro Amico. That was it.
Well, I mean, hey, I'll take it, I guess.
Realistically, there's probably only 500-600 people who will sub to people, whether they're pro or anti Amico. I mean, I know DJC's got 1,000, and he's been pure Amico content. But I mean, active people now, like 100, 200, 300.
Yeah, but there's a lot of lurkers. There's a lot of people that subscribe and then they don't
come back. Yeah. A lot of casual people who just be like, oh yeah, I'll subscribe to that.
I mean, Tommy was telling. Remember, Tommy was promoting you. He was promoting all of you guys. Like, hey, these people are saying good things about the Amico. Subscribe to their channel. He had lists of people not to subscribe, not channels to avoid, and channels to fucking go to.
I know he promoted it when he was on my channel, but I never seen him say, "Hey, go see this video on." I haven't seen it because I was on Facebook as well. I know they had a Facebook. He was
on Facebook, on the Facebook groups, on Atari Age.
But was there any other video other than the one he was on?
Yeah. Even when he would be like, "Oh, look, Saggy's clapping back at the haters. Go watch this video." She's telling it like it is. I've never seen that.
Do you have those screenshots?
No. Atari Age got nuked.
I've never seen it.
Remember, Atari Age got nuked, so I would have to go back.
Oh, it was on Atari Age? Yeah, because I never really saw it. The only time I ever saw, because I went on Atari Age that one time because somebody was like attacking one of the haters who actually showed up at the Crayola event. It was like claiming he wasn't there. And I was like, oh, hell no. Like, we're not going to be that type of people because he was there. You're not going to call him a liar. I can attest he was there.
How did we get 2 hours out of Saggy's fucking bullshit?
Because it's Amico.
Like I had this whole thing planned. We were gonna go over fucking Review Tech USA.
Well, I do have to go to
video.
bed soon because I have to start my new job tomorrow.
Oh, you got a job finally?
No, yeah. Well, I mean, I think.
No, yeah. What do you mean, no, yeah?
Well, what friggin' dude? I did a friggin' stream where I talked about like my whole department got shut down. We all got laid off.
And then I said you got a new job finally because obviously you got laid off from the last one. And then you said no, yeah.
I don't know why I said no. Yeah, I don't know. My brain. I'm getting tired. But yeah, I got a new one, so I'm starting tomorrow.
What? Can we ask? Does it involve a poll?
Later. Yes. It's
No.
Why did I do that if I have only fit? No, of course not, Bob.
I thought you were a firefighter.
Sorry.
Oh, boo! I saw what you did there.
Dirty mind.
No, it's a wholesome job, but we'll see what happens. But yeah.
Too bad about your
I
job?
took them. Dude, it did suck. I really liked that one. It was fun, but like, hey, they gave us. They still pay us. They're still paying us until next month, and then we get a severance package. So that's pretty cool.
That's nice.
I'm getting paid to not work for a little bit, so I took a month off, and now I got to get back to the grind.
Sounds good. Maybe you can give your friend Tommy a job if he needs one.
Oh my God! Why are people saying that? Somebody said that to me too. Oh, we should get him a job at GameStop. I'm like, bro, like, come on.
He should be so lucky.
He was playing backgammon. What do you think about that?
Wait, what?
Tommy Tellerico went to like Colorado to play backgammon. He was in a backgammon tournament.
Did he have fun?
I don't know, but don't you think it's kind of like all this Amico stuff's going on and Tommy's out playing backgammon?
Well, I thought all that stuff went to like Phil to take care of.
Yeah,
all the
but
business
you would
stuff.
think that Tommy would still like be like, "Hey guys," because remember the whole thing is that he's not talking to Atari Creep and them because he's still mourning the loss of his dad while playing backgammon out of state.
So people can't grieve and try to like have fun at the same time. I'm confused.
I would assume that he's over the grieving, so it's weird that he's like still not talking to anybody.
Well, in fairness, you never really get over grieving a parent dying to a degree.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't had a parent die yet, so I'll let you know.
I have. So.
It's not fun. Yeah, it's not fun. I'll tell you that. Like, dude, it took me. So it was like I think Bob can eat because Bob, clearly you lost a parent. It's like a roller coaster, right? So some days you're okay, and then other days like something will like you're reminded of something, or maybe like you're watching TV and something like hits you. Like, dude, I can't tell you when my mom died, dude. Like I was living in Florida. I came back to Massachusetts to deal with my mom's death. Then when I went back to Florida, I was like watching TV, and I kid you not, like every fucking TV show, even like on Nickelodeon and shit, I was watching TV and like the whole story would be like a fucking kid lost their mom and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it just broke me because I'm just like, why is everything about fucking losing your mom on TV? So like, and then after a while, like I said, even now, like sometimes like certain events in my life, I have like a big milestone. I'm like excited. I'm like, dude, I'd want to call my mom and she's gone. So like, it's like, it comes in waves. So like some days you'll be like, okay, I'm going to go play backgammon and try to have some fun. And then like a couple days later, you're like sitting there alone, and then your mind starts racing and you realize like you can't go to your dad or your mom who you used to always talk to about shit. They're gone. So it comes in waves.
You just sit there. One day you're playing backgammon, getting over it. The next day you're sitting alone, eating your defrosted hot dogs, wondering why your wife isn't home.
More like
I'm just saying theoretically. I'm not saying that Tommy's getting divorced, guys.
Well, I'm just saying overall, it's like it comes in waves. Like,
what would you do if you were named in the divorce papers as the homewrecker?
Ooh.
What?
Did you not understand the question, or did you just need me to repeat it?
No, I'm just asking. I'm thinking, like, why are you bringing it up? Have you gotten divorced, right?
Yeah.
So
it was very amicable.
Well, that's good. You got lucky then.
The only thing we had a little issue with was the custody thing, but we worked that out.
I mean, yeah, that's happened. Tommy Amico. It's not a defense of just Tommy. It's a defense of people who grieve a freaking lost parent, dude. Like that. At least have some empathy. Like,
we
damn,
do have some. That's why we're not harassing you. But
no, I'm not talking about you.
But I still think it's weird that the man was able to go out and play backgammon in a tournament, and he couldn't pick up the phone. He couldn't pick up the phone to call his buddies. Hey, Tari Creep. Hey, I don't know the rest of their names. Mike Mullis.
And also, by the way,
PJC.
Tommy, I wasn't the only one who mentioned it. Actually, Bob mentioned it first. Like, Bob knows how it feels to lose a parent. Like I said, it comes in waves, and sometimes too, you just don't want to talk to people. When my mom passed away, I talked to the people. You know, when it happened, I fucking hated talking to people, man. It was like the worst feeling. People would call me that I haven't talked to in years. You know, my mom's ex.
But these were people he talked to. He talked to daily.
Yeah,
These
but
were
they're
his
people
friends,
I talk to
his
daily.
amigos.
Yeah. And I stopped talking to people too when my mom died after a while. You just close yourself off from the world. Like I said, losing a parent, again, Bob can attest to this. It's like you're not even in reality.
But,
like like I said, it comes in waves.
Okay. Again, I'm going to play the asshole. Okay. When you lost your parents, was it unexpected or was it something that you saw coming?
It was unexpected. My mom.
Okay,
My mom was unexpected.
so
Kind of unexpected, yeah.
So that's different than if you saw your parents slowly dying over the course of months, right?
Yeah, but that can be even worse, though, man.
Yeah, I had parents.
And you're like, because especially even if you're caring for your parent, that can be even more emotionally damaging because you're looking after someone who, say it's your father, hypothetically, that you're caring for during their last period of time, a person you always looked up to as being a strong person who brought you up as a child, and you're seeing them in a deteriorating state. That could fuck your head up even worse, man.
And then I watched
a couple family members die of cancer, like slowly, and like it depends on like each person's different. Like I had more time to like come to terms with the death, so when they died, it was still sad, but like you have more time to come to terms with it. But it doesn't mean that like that doesn't go away. Like I still miss my grandparents, I still miss my aunt. You know, my grandfather got cancer.
Technically, death is always sudden. Even if it's somebody dying for years, it still feels sudden. That doesn't really compute. I don't know. Maybe I'm just the unfeeling asshole. Maybe I got fucked up brain. My brain is wired weird, but
I mean, everyone grieves differently, Tony. That's why I say it's like it's hard. You know, I don't want to say I hate it, but it's like,
oh, brutal,
geez.
brutal, Courtney.
Courtney,
I know we were talking about Dean. That's why Courtney's upset.
Yeah, no,
but no, everyone grieves differently, Tony. Some people, like I said, it comes in waves. Sometimes
I don't grieve.
Well, then maybe that's why you don't understand.
I was always told when you die, you go to heaven, and heaven is a wonderful place. So it's really not the end of your journey. So why are we grieving? They're just kind of waiting for us on the other side.
I mean, true, but at the same time, it's like you don't get to see them while you're here. So like your life goes on for you, but you have a missing part of you, like that, like you know.
But they see you.
So, yeah, but I don't see them. So like, it's not like you know.
Close your eyes and see them. I can see them in my mind. My grandma's dead. God rest her soul.
Bro, I wish I could have that mentality you have, where I could just be like, you know, I get it. Like I also was raised to believe that there's an afterlife, and I'll see people again. It's like. All the stuff that my mom is missing, like when I got married, like just freaking 15 years ago, or whatever, you know, my mom wasn't there for my wedding because she died like couple months before the wedding date. Yeah.
You're still married or you divorced?
No.
That was a two-part question. You can't say you still married or you divorced. No, that it's one or the other.
I'm divorced.
Okay. Carl still has a shot. There's still a chance.
Oh my God. Anyways, my point being is like, you know, the moments in your life that your parents or your loved ones aren't there for anymore. Like, you know, like for instance, your kid, right? So like if your grandparent, like if you know, Max's, you know, grandparents are gone, like when Max gets older and Max starts having, you know, milestones in his life, like, you know, he gets a partner and gets married or has kids of his own, like all those things, but I'm saying grandpa.
Is Max starting a business?
No, but I'm saying
I'm just saying you said he gets a partner. I was wondering if he's starting a business or something.
Listen, I'm not gonna assume what I'm not gonna talk about your
Significant
child's
other. Not a partner.
I don't. Okay,
Partners are what you
significant
start
other.
businesses with.
Okay, fine,
Lover.
whatever.
Lover.
When Max gets a significant
Don't
other,
say that, Bob. I don't
Whoa,
like
you're-
I don't want to use that
but-
word with my kids.
but when Max gets a significant other, like the grandparents, right? Max's grandparents, if they're not here, they're gonna miss out on all of Max's achievements growing up, and that's
They're
gonna
not.
suck.
They're gonna see it. They'll be there in spirit.
But they won't be there physically.
That's okay. The spirit is just as strong. Maybe I'm just weird.
I think you are a little weird because I'm like, I don't know. I would want my grandparents to be there for my kid's like wedding or my kid's first child or my kid's first achievement in life. Like Max grows up and becomes like this amazing whatever Max wants to be when Max grows up, you know, and do something amazing. And like grandma and grandpa aren't there for it, you know, because like Max will probably be like, oh my God, grandma, grandpa, look what I did. I got all this new job and stuff. And that's exciting. And then grandma and grandpa aren't there.
Nah, you see, whatever's messed up in my brain is messed up in Max's brain.
That is
He's
not
just-
true. Stop it. Stop it. Max is nothing like you.
Oh, you don't even know. He's like, we used to call him Mini-Me.
Nah, but I remember the time when me, you, and Max, and we asked Max what Max thought about the Amico, and he was like, I think all of you adults are stupid and being stupid, and you all need to grow up. And I'm just like, God damn, that's a smart fucking kid.
Well, yeah,
Your
because I'm
kid's a
smart
lot-
too.
Yeah, well, your kid's a lot smarter than all of us. Your kid's gonna go far in life. When I heard that, I was like, I have hope with this generation. Your kid is going far. I think your son is a fucking boss. Your kid's going far in life.
No Swear Gamer says, stinks to lose someone, but even afterward, I believe TT talked to Smash. Yes, he did. And performed at Video Games Live. Yes, he did. Either he's not allowed to talk or he's distancing himself for some reason, in my humble opinion. That's what I'm getting at. It really seems like they told Tommy, shut up, stop talking to these guys. You're telling them too much. You're telling them shit they don't need to hear. You're telling them shit that they're fucking leaking because they're stupid and can't keep their mouth shut. Just cut it out. Just cut it out. Tommy says, Tony's lucky. Sometimes I get obsessively paranoid about being dead. Yeah. I don't worry
I
about
disagree with those Swear Gamer said. Because I mean, when you lose a parent, you know,
you go
it does
pretend
do
to be a
so- it
rock
does-
star in front of thousands of people. And
I mean, again, everyone grieves in their own way. Sometimes you got to push through things. If you have a scheduled show and you want to keep it, you know, you do it again. It's
no
all
one
up to the
would
person.
have missed Tommy at Video Games Live if he didn't show up.
But my
Nobody.
point is, if he
Not a
wanted
single
to do
person
it, if
went
he
to Video
wanted
Games
to do
Live
it to make
see
himself
Tommy
feel
Tellerico.
better.
No Swear
there-
Gamer
if-
says there's probably a lot of people involved with Amico who need to grow up. Yeah.
I agree with that, but I'm not ready to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Leave me alone. I feel like you know Swear Gamer, you're judging me, and I don't appreciate. No, I'm just kidding. I don't have issues with
You're
no Swear
being
Gamer.
intellectually dishonest. And we don't appreciate
I guess
it.
so. Well, too bad.
So like I said, this stream, the reason
Fight
it's
me,
called
life.
Buy My Book is because we were going to talk about the author today because Bob says he has a bone to pick.
We're fucking talking about this retard, man. Fuck it. We're going on longer, man. We're not fucking.
That word
nah,
again?
man. You can't tease me. You can't tease me like that. You can't bring it up and be like, we was going to talk about Brett Weiss and not
Oh, I
talk
got
about
text
Brett
messages.
Weiss.
Well, thanks for sharing. What does it say? It's from Tommy. Tommy's like, what are you doing on that stream with Tony, Saggy?
No, nobody cares what I do anymore.
Toys R Us jingle is the goat of all jingles. You know what I love? The Toys R Us commercial that has the kids when they're little, and then it shows them when they grow up.
Careful what you say, Tony.
Wait, before you get into this, because I don't want to interrupt, but I have to go to bed so I can get up in the morning. But this has been interesting, to say
Always
the
is.
least.
Always welcome.
It always
to come
is.
back.
Good
Yes,
chat
well, I
again,
love how
Saggy.
people always like Tony's talk about you.
Now, so RJ did literally. Text
No,
me.
it wasn't even RJ. It was sweet and tender. I'm snitching. I don't even give a fuck. It was sweet and tender, and in Retro Bro, they both said, "Defend your honor," Saggy. It's like you got it. But they don't say it because I mean I know sweet and tender likes to instigate, so I think that's why
Oh,
he
he
did it.
does.
I think Yeah, Sweet Tender loves to instigate. And I was like, oh, okay, let me see what's going on. I was like, God damn it. I can't catch a break. But all right. Thanks for having me. It was fun. You guys have fun with this, and I will see you guys later.
All right. Take it easy.
Take care.
Bye.
Peace.
What I was saying, Bob, is they got the commercial that shows the original actors from the original commercial, and then it shows them all grown up. I thought that was a pretty neat commercial. Like they actually got everybody, and a couple of them actually grew up to be, I won't say famous, but they were like, oh, that person was in a couple TV shows.
All right. I don't think we had that advert in the UK.
We did. Anyway, this is what Bob wanted to talk about. Now, I am no expert in GPUs.
Neither am I, but I know a little bit more than fucking Brett White, to say the least.
So you got to help me. We're going to read this, and Bob, you're going to tell me why it is increasingly stupid. Also, you use the R word. You're going to have to put a nickel in the R word jar.
Are we not saying the R word anymore?
I don't know. We'll try not to, but if it comes out. All right, this is from Brett, Buy My Book. Author Brett, author Weiss, the author. It is from Sunday, September 18th, so it's a little old. It's about 10 days old.
It's about a month old. It's not 10 days old.
Oh, September. What the fuck am I thinking?
Yeah.
Thanks, Bob. That's why you're here. All right, it says on board versus dedicated. Which is the future for GPUs? On board versus dedicated. Which is the future for GPUs? Thank you for writing it twice, Brett, the author. The world of graphics processing units? Shouldn't it be units?
Yeah.
World famous author, everybody. Is changing. Onboard graphics chips and CPU combinations are challenging the supremacy of the dedicated graphics card. Which direction?
Number one, yes, they are changing. More and more powerful dedicated GPUs are on the verge of being released as of the date of this article. CPUs come in a variety of SKUs, some with built-in iGPUs and some without. They are not challenging the supremacy of dedicated graphics card in the slightest. Continue.
Where was I?
Which direction will...
Wow, we only got 2 sentences in. Which direction will the future take for the GPU? Read on to find out. All right, Brett is going to tell us. He's going to give us the answer. What is an onboard GPU? Onboard or integrated graphics processing units are used predominantly in laptops, but can also be used in desktops.
No. Onboard graphics are included in CPUs on laptops which don't have a dedicated graphics cards. For quite a long time now, gaming laptops 90% of the time have a dedicated GPU. And iGPUs are becoming less common in desktop PCs. In fact, it's only this generation of CPUs on the AMD side that have started including iGPUs as standard, because previously AMD, when they were producing their CPUs, they would not include the integrated graphics card as a standard to save people money. So you can pay the little bit extra. Normally it's $10, $20 difference for your CPU if you want an integrated graphics card or not. And Intel have been doing similar moves, and they're kind of, at the moment, it's kind of like AMD is including GPUs in their CPUs now. So, yeah. There's a lot of problems with this article.
Yeah, I didn't understand any of that nerd talk.
Yeah.
The technology has come on in.
Most tablets and most smartphones, tablets, and smaller computers use an integrated GPU. I'm not entirely sure about this because I think it's a slightly different technology. I think it's a system on chip. I don't know all about this. They use Snapdragon processors and stuff, so all the processing for the graphics are done on the same chip. It's not even And some phones, I don't actually even know if any phones have specifically integrated graphics units. So this is fucking dire already. Let me look it up.
Yeah, I have no idea. Then they come with a number of advantages, such as low power consumption and lower price. But for a long time, they could not compete with the power or potential of a dedicated GPU. The technology has come on in leaps and bounds since then, driven by the desire for more powerful laptops and smartphones. Now there are onboard graphic setups that can challenge dedicated graphic cards.
I mean, yes and no. Most likely no. Like, not even. It's just... I mean, if you take a modern Intel or AMD processor with an integrated graphics processor and compare it to a 20-year-old graphics card, maybe even a 10-year-old graphics card, but probably not. So no, he's wrong. Like, there's also... I mean, there's so much to pick apart in this. It's so poorly researched and so poorly put together. There's so much he's missing. You know, there's no way an integrated graphics processing unit could compete with a dedicated GPU because of what goes into a dedicated GPU and what's needed to run a dedicated GPU. You need power, and that generates heat. In the space of a CPU, if you had the same power GPU, it generates so much heat, it would melt your motherboard.
Oh, I melted your motherboard last night, Trebek. All right. The Intel Arc GPU architecture covers both integrated and dedicated GPUs.
That's the most R-word statement I've heard. It doesn't cover integrated and dedicated GPUs. It is a dedicated GPU which replaces an integrated GPU. That's the most redundant sentence in this thing. I don't see how a dedicated GPU can cover an integrated GPU. It doesn't make sense. It's nonsense.
Though some are more powerful than others, they all provide a similar standard of graphics and video output. This is allowing laptops to finally compete with gaming PCs and provide similar gaming experiences to desktops.
No, that's... No, he doesn't even know the progression of how laptop GPUs have come along in the past years. If you want to talk about APUs and how the Steam Deck uses an APU which can do 720p 30 or 60 frame per second gaming, yeah, I could see that argument. But scroll back up, I need to see what he said. But it's just so fucking... Graphics cards in laptops have progressed. They used to always incorporate an M at the end of the laptop GPUs. Like my gaming laptop from 2015 has a GTX 970M to designate it's a mobile graphics processing unit. In modern times, most graphics cards have dropped the M because they're closer to their desktop counterparts. But they're still much more expensive than a gaming PC. So there's no factoring in here of price to performance, which is a big folly.
All right. What is a dedicated GPU, Bob? We're going to find out. Brett Weiss is going to tell us. This type of GPU is mostly found in gaming PCs and high-end systems. Integrated GPUs have taken over the low and mid-range PC market, reserving dedicated GPUs for high-end PCs for gaming or video processing.
I'd say low market, not mid-range. He doesn't understand the tiering. My PC, which cost me above £1,000, would be considered mid-range. I've got an RTX 3060. That's considered mid-range. If you're talking about using integrated graphics units, that would be low range.
GPUs are commonly called graphics cards.
No.
And the graphics processing unit is just one component. Many graphics cards have their own RAM to use, dedicated to holding graphic data. These cards are similar to a small computer, with their own motherboard-like card forming the foundation for a GPU, RAM, and other processing components to run on.
He's kind of, that's okay. I'll give him a pass on that. That's kind of close. That's close enough.
The bigger size and the extra help from dedicated RAM means that the dedicated GPUs have more power and potential than integrated GPU setups, but this comes at a cost. Graphic cards are power hungry, and the more powerful they are, the hungrier they become. Feeding those beasts often means more fans in the system and a more powerful power unit, all of which adds to the cost. That's why my beast is humming. You can hear that bad boy humming. All the fans. It's got 16 fans in this bad boy.
And one of them must be broken.
No, it has what? 5. It has 5 fans.
Yeah, I
no,
mean,
actually, wait, 6. There's 6 fans because there's one on top.
he's right on those facts. So, yeah, they're pass.
I hear hoverboards don't work on water unless you have power. You need more power. Hoverboards are awesome. I want a hoverboard. What happens to Back to the Future world? Which is better, though? We're going to find out now. Which is better? If you want absolute peak performance at the highest possible definitions at high water frame rates, it's a weird sentence. You are going to have to use a graphics card or dedicated GPU. Be prepared to spend a lot of money on one, as much as a whole mid-range laptop would cost to buy, plus accessories, to really push the envelope taking multiple graphics cards.
Whoa.
You could spend thousands on graphics cards alone.
His information is outdated. I don't believe SLI and Crossfire is a thing anymore. I'm pretty sure that's been phased out. Most people just stick to a single graphics card. And I mean, this is all very debatable. It depends. He's not including examples of what the mid-range laptop price would be. He's not citing any references to the price of which graphics card. I mean, there's graphics card which cost the same as budget laptops, and there's also graphics card which costs as much as an entire gaming laptop. So it's not a very good article.
Onboard GPUs are catching up. They are capable of providing great gaming experiences at a better price point.
That's complete fallacy. That's absolute bullshit.
Is it?
Yeah. There's no way an integrated graphics processing unit could match up to providing the same gaming experience as a GPU. You literally wouldn't be able to run the same games as even an entry-level graphics card compared to an iGPU. If you're using an iGPU, you might be able to get away running emulators and Rocket League maybe at low settings, maybe CSGO at low settings, maybe Fortnite. But even Fortnite's pretty intensive. So no, you can't. You can barely use integrated graphics for anything close to modern gaming experiences. Nowhere near.
So you're calling Brett a liar?
I'm calling him a fucking idiot, and he doesn't know what he's talking about. And he should delete this article.
Pairing the right motherboard with a powerful and compatible CPU is often more than enough to play the latest games in crystal clarity. The frame rates may not be quite as high, and the definition may be HD and not 4K, but only the most hardcore gamers would tell the difference.
Now that's absolute bullshit, because if you want a game at HD,
what the hell is HD?
1080p. If you want a game at
HD, not HD. You don't say H. It's H.
I know, I've always said that wrong. If you want to play at 1080p gaming, you need at least a moderately decent PC. If you want to play at decent frame rates at 4K, you need a pretty beastly PC. So this guy doesn't have any idea what he's talking about. And it ain't just the frame rates would be appalling on. He just doesn't know.
Are you calling him an idiot?
Yes, very much so. But only the most. Yeah, go on.
The future of GPUs is on board. This is the most common setup across all computers when you add smartphones, tablets, and microcomputers like the Raspberry Pi. They will only become more powerful as time goes on and will eventually catch up to their dedicated GPU competition.
That is absolute fucking nonsense. This could have been an interesting article. It could have talked about so many things, but it's such a fucking stupid discussion. There's no way integrated graphics cards can catch up to a dedicated GPU just on the pure basis of heat and the amount of wattage you need to achieve similar performance. The reason people are buying RTX 4090s at $1,500 is because they can do 4K at 240 frames per second and 8K at 120 frames per second. If you want to do HD, if you want to do 1440p gaming, you need a 3060 Ti preferably if you want to hit 60 frames per second. If you want to do 4K 60, you probably need a top of the range 3000 series, like a 3090. It's not as easy to hit good frame rates, and I'm not talking frame rates where you need to be a hardcore gamer. I'm talking stable 60 frames per second for most games.
This old man 100% still uses Internet Explorer, a landline, and pays for its cable TV.
I mean, it's disappointing.
HD.
It's disappointing because there's so many interesting things you could talk about when it comes to GPUs, especially in September, just on the border of the 4000 series being released, which has just been released. You could talk about how people are talking about how Moore's Law is dead. You could talk about the price of these new graphics cards, the performance. There's so many interesting things you could talk about, but no, he picks integrated graphics card versus dedicated and tries to claim integrated graphics card are going to replace dedicated GPUs. Absolutely not.
Absolute bollocks.
Absolute bollocks. Delete that fucking article, Brett Weiss.
So there it is. Brett Weiss, bigger idiot than I am. Because I know when to keep my mouth shut about technical things that I have no fucking clue what the fuck I am talking about. Whereas Brett Weiss tries to pretend like he knows what he's talking about. It looks like an absolute fucking idiot.
Absolute moron. Where the fuck are you going to fit the cooling, the power delivery VRMs, the RAM, the dedicated GDDR RAM for the fucking graphics processing unit on a fucking CPU? Oh, it just doesn't make sense. I'm glad he did point out that dedicated GPUs are pretty much like little computers themselves, because that's probably the one thing he actually said, which was kind of on point and kind of an interesting thing to bring up, because I was pondering it. And yeah, all the things inside a dedicated GPU kind of points to it basically being a second computer inside your computer to do a very specific task. So that's the one interesting thing in that article I thought was kind of close to bringing up a relevant or interesting point to talk about, but it just is so far off the mark. It's ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous.
And everyone's gone to sleep.
Are you saying you're boring, Bob?
No, I'm just saying this topic is kind of boring. It's like, unless you know your tech shit, it's going to be quiet. Like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
That's all right, Bob, because we're going to bring the chat back, because I have one last thing to talk about. We don't have time to cover the other topics we were going to talk about. We were going to discuss Review Tech USA's terrible Bayonetta 3 video from when the controversy first kicked off. We don't got time to go over that. We don't got time to go over the Arcade 1-Up Rexer stream, because it's like an hour. We ain't got time for that no more. And we definitely don't got time to talk about the John Hancock Museum update.
Yeah. Damn you, pizza! It's all the
Yeah.
pizza's fault.
Fucking pizza's fault. But we have time for this one more video. It's a 9-minute and 23-second video. So hopefully it won't take us 45 to 50 minutes to go over. But I'm just going to read the description for you first, Bob, before I show you the video. It says,
Okay.
Does someone who makes content online need to be everywhere? Should you make content for multiple places? Let's talk about it.
Oh no! I can give you. Can I have a get? I know. Just fucking play the video. I already know who it is. I don't even have to fucking.
You don't know who it is. I 100% bet you don't know who it is.
I know who it is. It's fucking Trash JT in it.
No, it's not. See?
Oh fuck! Really?
I'm 100% serious. It's not.
That's a relief. You're not going to subject me to watching his content.
No, I would never do that to you. No, this is
Yes,
someone
you
else.
would. Yes, you would.
This is a
After
YouTuber
today.
with 3,000, like 3,100, 3,200 subs. He's been on the platform for over 10 years.
Oh no, not. Wait, no.
No, see, it's someone new. Someone new. You don't know who this person is. It's a brand new face around these parts. Someone I'm familiar with, but someone you're probably not familiar with.
Intriguing.
Oh, I don't like that you can't sort by oldest anymore.
Yeah, they fucked it up.
Add one good thing, fucking fuck one thing over. Let me see, hold on. No.
That sounded like such a Smash JT descriptor.
It did, right? But it's not. This is someone who regularly gets under 100 views on videos.
Okay.
So I just found it fascinating that this person would put out a video giving advice to others on what they need to do to improve their channel, to get their channel going, right?
I mean, sometimes other people can have a better eye on what you're fucking up than you do, regardless of subscriber numbers. If you know what I mean.
But it's not subscriber numbers. I mean, it's
or views.
I don't think so. I mean, if you're dedicated, I could see like someone like Tommy Uyumiko, right, who's not doing it for the views, right?
Right.
Him going, hey, this is what you should do to get views, or this is what you should do to improve your channel. That I would understand. I'd say yes, well, because Tommy's not trying to get views, and that's why he's not doing these things. He's just fucking trying to make shit that he finds amusing, right? But this is a person who is trying to get views, who's trying to get their channel, who for years and years has literally tried to make this a career, who has weaseled their way in and out of different gaming outlets.
Right.
So that's why I find this particularly amusing. This is someone who did a review so bad on a game that I actually reviewed myself that when I called him on it, the fucking outlet pulled the review from the outlet, and then he blocked me on Twitter.
Oof. Butt hurt.
Because he was saying a bunch of things about how the game was the Ninja Warriors, right?
Right.
So he was like, oh, the game is based on this old arcade game. They made the arcade game onto Super Nintendo, and this is the exact same game as the Super Nintendo version. And I'm like, no, because the original arcade version of the Ninja Warriors is nothing like the Super Nintendo version. The Super Nintendo version is like a reboot, and this is like a remake of the reboot. It's got more characters, it's got different controls, it's got different features. The bad guys are been upgraded. They changed. When I did my review, I showed screenshots of the original, the SNES version, and the new version.
Right.
And I was like, originally they took out the female robots because that was like a big thing back in that time. Where like, oh, you can't hit women. So they had male robots in, and then they put back in the female robots because they're like, fuck it now, right? He was like, oh, you got to beat the game on hard to unlock the new characters. I'm like, no, you don't. You just got to beat the game twice to unlock the new characters. You don't got to do nothing special. He's like, oh, well, it doesn't have the original music. I'm like, yes, it does. It's unlockable. The original SNES track is unlockable. Right now is a remix of the original SNES music. So like, he just got a bunch of things just completely wrong.
Right.
So then he like I said, he blocked me. I found it amusing. So this is Jake James Lugo. He's got 3,100 subscribers. He's gonna tell us how to fucking improve our channels, Bob, because we're always looking for ways to improve our channels.
I'm taking notes.
Take notes. Believe it or not, I have not sped up the video. That's literally how it sounds.
Hey, what is going on, everybody out there? This is Jake James Lugo. Welcome to the channel and welcome to this new JJ's One Man Podcast. Again, I know it's been a hot minute since I did a brand new episode, but understand your man's been over here juggling like 100 different things.
100 different things, Bob. He's been busy. He's a busy man. He's got 46 views on this, so there was a lot of people anticipating this. They were waiting.
Yeah.
One comment from himself, promoting his Discord. 6 upvotes, so
6 outs.
So highly hot topic.
Well, at the same time, between making content for the channel, like you guys here have been checking out. Thank you, by the way, for watching all that. To also posting stuff in a variety of different places, including TikTok, including Patreon, including Instagram, a whole bunch of stuff.
He's got 2 patrons on Patreon.
Right.
So
congrats.
He's got to make sure he posts on Patreon and keep those 2 people happy. Also, this guy here, he was a huge DSP sim. So, take that for what it is.
There's a lot of gaming related stuff and just content that's come from me in a bunch of different places that you guys could check out whenever you get the chance. If you haven't already either followed or subscribed to any of these other places, there's links in the description box for all of you guys to check out. But that's going to be my main topic of discussion right now. It's being a creator or being someone that actually gets involved with making content online in multiple different.
What's the timestamp at the moment?
58 seconds.
My advice to you, JJ, is get to the fucking topic quicker. You've wasted a minute of my time so far. I don't care about any of that shit. Play.
We can't say that because every live stream. Live streams are different. I'll give you that. Well, we really don't have a topic, but we've gone off on the tangents. Started talking one thing, talked another, came back to the first thing, left again. So I don't fault anybody for not getting to the point. Though you should at least have a hook. You should start with, this is what I'm going to talk about and why, and then go into your little spiel about all the other shit, and then come back to your topic. So people are like, oh shit, I got to stick around to hear what, why. Like, man fell into a well, broke his legs, but they amputated both his arms. Find out why. But first,
was this just uploaded or was this streamed?
This was just uploaded.
Yeah, then there's no need for that 1 minute intro. There's no need for that shitty intro music and crap. There's no need.
Just go right into it, right?
Yeah, you're gonna lose so many people in the first 10, 20, 30 seconds from that 1 minute intro. I know I'm not one to criticize, but I just think as a viewer, when I'm watching content, unless it's something I really want to watch, if there's any kind of intro at the beginning, I'm either skipping it or it's going to turn me off from watching the rest of the video and I'm clicking off.
I'm pretty much the same way. But we're going to power through this. Come on, Bob. We only got 8 more minutes to go.
Play.
Different places. This is something that I feel like now has become a staple or pretty much a requirement or a necessity for pretty much anybody that wants to get involved with making content about anything for the most part. You have to be in multiple places at the same time. You can't just be on YouTube. You can't just be on Twitch. You can't just be on TikTok. You can't just be on Instagram or Twitter or wherever else have you.
I've never seen someone pad their videos so much.
Mm.
You literally said you can't be on just one place, and then you started naming a bunch of places that you just couldn't be on by itself, right? That is a fucking time waster. You're padding. Look, you said it. Don't just be on one place. You made your point. You didn't need to say, don't just be on TikTok. Don't just be on Twitch. Don't just be on YouTube. Just don't be on Twitter. Just don't be on the Rumble. Just don't be on. Look, don't need to name every fucking different platform and say not to just be there. We got that when you said just don't be in one place.
Yeah, I already have an inkling this isn't going to be good advice.
I feel like you got to be everywhere all at once. You have to be a jack of all trades at times.
I would disagree with this already. I would think instead of spreading yourself too thin, focus on a few platforms that you're good with and you can work with and try to maximize your gains on that. Is what I would think. I'm not an expert, but
what is it that you're trying to do? What's your goal? Are you trying to improve your TikTok? Are you trying to improve your Twitter? Are you trying to improve your YouTube? What is the goal, right?
yeah.
And I'm assuming the goal is to improve your subscribers on YouTube.
YouTube.
Right?
Yeah.
So YouTube should be your focus, your main focus.
Yeah.
Right? Because
that's my main focus. My main focus, from my point of view, is I've dabbled with using TikTok and Twitch and Twitter, but YouTube is my main focus. I'm mainly focused on growing my quote unquote my YouTube channel and brand, whatever. And secondary to that is my Twitter, because I feel Twitter is a way for me to connect with other content creators for collaborations and communications, and also a bit of promotion. I'm trying to do a little bit more on Reddit, and I do throw stuff up on TikTok, but my main focus is YouTube. Sorry, I completely derailed your point.
No, my point was if you're trying to grow your YouTube, that should be your focus. That's where you should dedicate the majority of your effort, right? On your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then all the other platforms, your Twitters, your TikToks, they should be used to funnel people back to your fucking YouTube, right?
Mm.
So you shouldn't be, what I'm saying is, you shouldn't be doing dedicated Twitch streams, right? That are trying to grow your Twitch numbers if YouTube is your main focus. If you're not trying to be a Twitch streamer, right, then you shouldn't be focusing on setting up Twitch streams, getting a Twitch audience, because that audience is not necessarily going to translate to YouTube. Right?
Yeah.
So you might want to dual stream and then try to lead people from Twitch to YouTube. Like, hey, I'm also got a YouTube where I do other things and I cover other stuff, right?
Yeah.
Again, and then with YouTube, what is your focus? Is your focus videos? Is your focus live streaming? Is your focus shorts? Long form content, short form content, news, reviews. What is it that you're doing? It's all, everyone gives this advice as if like all content is the same, right? Like, oh, you make content on YouTube? Here's fucking standard advice that I give no. Like, if you're doing fucking long form content, that's your thing. Long form, essay style content, right? You're going to have a different audience than someone who's doing short form news articles. It's going to be a different audience from someone doing how-to videos, right? It's going to be different from someone doing educational math problems, right?
Yeah.
So you got to understand what your audience is, what they want, what they come to expect, and then you got to figure out, how do I get that audience to watch my videos? That should be your focus, your main focus, and everything else should be used to facilitate that focus. Now, again, I am not the best because I just do whatever the fuck I want, right? I don't even use TikTok. I barely use my Twitter. And my Twitter is usually, hey, I just fucking went live. Yeah. But everything you should do should be towards that goal. Anything you're doing that's away from that goal is probably not going to be beneficial. It's not going to give you a good return on investment.
And you're going to spread yourself too thin and burn yourself out. If you're trying to, I mean, for me, each platform has its own formats and ways it works. From my experience with TikTok, the TikTok culture and community is different to the YouTube video content community. Even the YouTube Shorts content is slightly different to the TikTok content. And then the Twitch streaming has its own Twitch streaming culture, and the YouTube has its own streaming culture. So if you're just throwing, you can throw the same content on multiple platforms and dual stream, but you're not using each platform to its own maximum benefits for you as a creator, is how I feel.
Agreed. We're too focused, paying attention. That's right. They're all taking notes. There's going to be a test on this shit tomorrow.
Times. And the reason being is because even though I know it's very difficult to grow a platform, to grow an audience on even just one of those platforms, you still have to be readily available on all of them in order to get that exposure for people to even build up at least one of the platforms.
But why? Why do you need to build up multiple platforms?
Yeah, surely if you could be successful on one platform, then later you could use that to leverage another platform. For example, I've heard of many TikTok people moving over to YouTube and bringing their audience that way. There's been some Elden Ring lore content creators who started on TikTok and then they and they've built themselves up on TikTok, but then they expand onto YouTube later on and make content for YouTube, and then they bring their audience and they just blow up on YouTube because they've already done it on TikTok.
That you like, or at least that you prefer to be on. Obviously, we're here on YouTube listening to this now, or you're hearing me talk about all this stuff now. I'm pretty sure many of you that are listening to this probably frequent YouTube a whole freaking lot, like a lot. The most, so like, you know, to the extent that YouTube is the most like on-demand, the biggest on-demand spot for on-demand content in the entire world.
It's the biggest on-demand spot for on-demand content in the world.
Yeah, he's not very...
Not really.
I mean, it's the biggest video platform in the world.
But I wouldn't call it on-demand content because it's not like YouTube you can get anything you want, right?
No.
So, I mean...
No, there's no Disney Plus shows on.
There's no any shows. I mean, if I type in like Elden Ring playthrough, right? I'm gonna get like 12 different people. It's not like there's one, like an on-demand service gets you that like one fucking content, right? Like I get Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't get like 100 different people talking about Pirates of the Caribbean. So, I mean, it's not on demand. It's just video streaming. It's the biggest video streaming platform, yes. But I wouldn't call it an on-demand platform.
Well, I'd even say video hosting website.
Yeah, that's better. Video hosting.
Plain and simple. It's not only just as big as Google, which is pretty much the biggest website ever in the history of websites. Like, it's...
Is Google even a website? Google's not a website.
I was just thinking that. Well, technically,
it's a search engine.
Google is a search engine, but Google.com is a website.
Yeah, but he's definitely not talking about Google.com. He's talking about Google, like the search engine. Surely he doesn't think that Google.com is the biggest website. Because I can assure you, there's probably some adult websites that are much more frequented than Google.com.
Probably.
Much more. They use Google to find them, and then they frequent them a lot more than Google. I don't think I've ever really even been to Google.com, to tell you the truth.
Really? It's my homepage, landing page. Oh, yeah, you're a Bing user.
I use Bing.
Well,
a lot of people use DuckDuckGo.
True. I use a lot of the Google services, though, like Gmail and Google Docs and stuff like that. So...
I don't think Google's a website. I'm going to stick to my guns on this one, Bob.
I would disagree with you, but only on the technicality that Google.com exists as a website. It's only on a technicality.
Yeah, but I 100% don't think he meant literally Google.com.
Yeah, no, I don't. think he did.
Crazy. But the main thing is that the majority of you that watch or listen to this type of content are probably also watching YouTube in a variety of different channels in a variety of different ways.
No shit. Hey,
Yeah.
hey, guys, the people that watch this probably watch other stuff on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's such
Variety
a
of different. Wait, variety of different ways. Oh, I guess you could mean mobile, TV, computer, console. But I don't think that's what he meant.
Whether you like gaming content, whether you like stuff about movies and pop culture and entertainment, whether you want that DIY or how to do certain things, stuff like that guides you to doing different types of like activities. There's a lot on here. So you frequent the website more often than not, I should say. But then
you frequent the website more often than not. As opposed to what?
More often than not, you're watching YouTube.
I don't think people are watching YouTube that much.
I watch a lot of YouTube, but not more. I don't know if it's more often than not.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm at least sleeping several. Like most people sleep like 6 hours, right?
Yeah.
Do you think people are watching YouTube 6 hours a day?
No, not on average.
Like you got to figure between sleeping, eating, showering, working. I don't think people are watching
gaming.
YouTube. Yeah, they don't got YouTube like fucking Google Glass in their brain and YouTube all day long.
There's a bunch of you that probably love watching live content, probably going to Twitch, probably going to places like TikTok, watching other types of content in other places.
What's up? Sweet Tennis says he's back. What I miss? Evil says a new crazy dude giving advice. Yeah, YouTube advice. He hasn't got to the point either. Like, I'm assuming the point was whether or not we need these other platforms.
I was hoping he was going to give us a why.
Yeah, I don't think we got a why. Not yet, anyway.
I think it's just like, yes.
Yes.
Whether it's live or on demand. The thing is that, again, I reiterate, I feel like, as a creator, you have to be in multiple places at the same time.
But why?
You have to be creating content simultaneously from multiple different spots. Albeit at like different time frames, don't get me wrong. For me, the way that this experience has been is that I was really heavy on YouTube or only solely on YouTube for the longest time. And it wasn't until a little bit later, if not much later, I started dipping my toes a little bit and kind of exploring a little bit around some of the other platforms that are out here. Of course, obviously the live streaming, which has really been a little bit kind of like taking a step back because it's just so difficult to even make that work at times. It's not even
for you. Yeah, again, he hasn't told us the why.
No, it's a lot of nothing, really. I don't know what he's trying to get at, even. He's saying he tried doing YouTube for a long time, and he tried doing live streaming. That didn't work out. What? Huh?
Exactly. He tried doing live streaming, and that didn't work out too well. So he's taking a step back. I guess that was Twitch. He's tried doing YouTube for 10 years or so. That didn't work out too well. This isn't even his first channel.
Right.
If you can believe that.
Did he do better on his first channel?
No, he did not. That's why he switched over to the new channel.
Right.
But anyway, let's get back to the video.
And the fact that I don't have people that would check out some of my stuff, I do here and there, but as far as like the amount of effort that goes into it with the payout, as far as, you know, the response, not necessarily about money, but more about like actual response and activity, other places have been much better, you know, especially with on-demand content as opposed to live streaming. At least for me, it's different for everybody else out there. Some people, it's the reverse, believe it or not.
So
now,
which
the other thing about that too is that
why is he not telling us what platforms he's had more success with what and how? That'd be useful information.
Also, sometimes it's the reverse, if you could believe it or not. So basically, you should do it this way, but maybe the other way will work better. So then do it either way.
Yeah.
Which is really great advice. Do it anyway. Awesome.
Just do it.
Just do it. Just go for it. Fucking idiot. All right, what else we got?
TikTok has also been a spot where I've been able to really like cross promote and really kind of like cross pollinate a lot of my stuff between different places. Some of you have already been noticing I've been posting up a lot of the shorts here on the channel, which is not a frequent occurrence. I try not to overindulge with it or try not to overbear everybody that subscribe to the channel with the shorts, because I know those could really blow up a subscription feed and that could get a little bit annoying. I've seen some channels on YouTube really post those up like constantly.
Well, I thought YouTube only pushed a certain amount of notifications per day. So
3, I think.
Yeah, I think it's about 3. So no, and I've also seen other people advising quite contrary to this, where channels have posted 8, 9, 10 TikToks every single day, and they've managed to blow up. These are shorts, YouTube shorts, and they've managed to blow up their channel doing that. So this is bad advice.
Yeah, I think when you get people used to it, right? Like if you upload every day, right?
Yeah.
People are going to be looking for you to upload. You're like, oh, I like Bob. I follow Bob. He uploads every day. I didn't notice an upload. Let me check if he uploaded today, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. Maybe I'm different. Maybe I'm built different, but like I literally just go to my subscription feed and like, oh, who uploaded today from the people I follow?
Yeah.
And then I watch all the shit from the people I follow because that's why I follow them.
Yeah.
You only get 3 notifications. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's 3 video notifications and then like 3 post notifications and 3 shorts and 3 live streams, or if it's just 3 across the board, or if it depends on if you have the bell or not. I don't know. I got a notification. Carl is back. Uh-oh.
Even in between uploads of their regular content. And I could totally understand somebody getting annoyed with that. But the cool thing about that short form content is that it's so easy and so quick to make and put out there. And it could get a hell of a response. If you guys haven't seen yet, definitely check out the link in the description box to my TikTok channel, or my TikTok page, I should say. And there's a lot of content on there that has even gotten more response than what I've seen here on YouTube, with some of my different videos and hot takes and little type of like quick edited, like, you know, little short videos talking about different gaming related stuff. And people seem to resonate with that. A lot of it has to do with the changing landscape of
people seem to resonate with his TikTok, and yet that has not helped him because his views are still shit on YouTube. So the advice of going to a bunch of different platforms seems to be counterintuitive, as it's not fucking working.
Yeah, maybe it's a sign, like, not to be harsh to the guy.
No, be harsh.
But if he's having more success on TikTok with his takes and views, maybe drop the other platforms and focus on what's working for you. You know, it's almost like, well, why waste your time on platforms which aren't working for you if you see you're having success on a platform which is working for you?
Because he's been on YouTube for 8 years and he wants to make YouTube work.
Right.
Wow, just 3 notifications. Thanks for the support. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this particular individual has been on YouTube forever, and he wants to make it work. He wants to be a YouTube star. He doesn't want to be a TikToker. And I've seen his TikTok. I think he has like 1,000 followers on TikTok. And I think Carl had like 1,000.
Yeah.
So it's not like TikTok's that hard to like pick up people.
Well, I think Carl was doing follow for follow kind of stuff on TikTok.
Possibly.
By the sounds of it. Because, yeah.
Of how people consume content. Before, if you guys remember, I want to say maybe about a couple years ago, if not a little bit longer, long form content on places like YouTube was like the end all be all. That's how a lot of places grew up really big and grew like audiences that were really massive. And then all of a sudden things just...
That's not how they put out good high quality content that people were interested in and wanted to watch.
Yeah, and also he's kind of wrong. I think long form content still has its place on YouTube and gets loads of views. I think YouTube even kind of prefers it in a way, because if one person watches a 2-hour video, that's more engagement than one person watching a 10-minute video.
Yeah. YouTube does like the longer form content. It's you have to have quality content or a stunning personality like me and you, Bob, to get people to watch you for more than 10 minutes. I mean, we've been streaming for what? 3 hours? 3 fucking hours. And somehow we still got 19 people here.
There's 19 people. Wow, that's crazy.
19 people. What's up, Beefy? How is everyone? I'm doing better now. I've gotten over my pizza debacle. Tony, I lulled in the car earlier when you asked if she's retarded. Well, it is, like I said. Oh, we dropped down. I said we had 19, and suddenly we dropped down to 15. Damn, my bragging.
Yeah.
But I mean, we have a small, dedicated fan base that watches us, loves us, worships the ground I walk on. I am their Jesus. I'm just saying. But yeah, if you are regularly putting out content and getting under 100 views, you got 3,000 subs, you get under 100 views, something is fucking wrong, right?
Yeah.
Like something's not working. Something's not clicking with your audience. And this is, I've said this before and I'll say it again. This goes back to you got to figure out what is it that they came to fucking see. What did your audience come for? And then you feed them more of that if you want to grow. If that's what your intention is, to grow, you feed your audience the thing that brought them to the dance, right? If they came to see a rock concert, don't fucking play blues music. Play fucking rock and roll music, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And a lot of people don't understand it. A lot of people end up with this, I want to do what I want and blah, blah, blah. Well, it works for some people, right? They'll look at somebody like a PewDiePie who just does whatever the fuck he wants and say what you will about him, whether you like him or not. The man has a personality that gets people interested. People want to see his reaction. They come for the PewDiePie, not for the content. Right?
For sure.
And I think that's where a lot of people get, they run into these problems because did they come for you or did they come for the content?
Probably the content.
If they come for the content, then you're stuck making that content. You're stuck making that. If they came for you because you have a stunning personality, you're interesting, you're engaging, you keep up with the chat, you talk to people, you're friendly, you're nice, or maybe you're just an asshole like me, but you're an interesting asshole and people want to see how assholish you can be, then you can just talk about whatever you want and people will still listen because they are interested in you as the person, not necessarily the content. Jesus Frog. Let me get my 5 confirmed alt accounts on the stream. Yes, we need them back. I didn't know you could invest more after you're ready. Yeah, I'm calling bullshit on Saggy saying that. That was just stupid. That was
just changed overnight. It felt like things just clicked like that, and all of a sudden things were entirely different, and there was a shift over to more shorter form content. With YouTube and places like, YouTube and Twitch, it was more like, 15-minute videos, 20-minute videos at the most sometimes, maybe even 10-minute. It goes back and forth because when YouTube first started, it was really short form videos that people could watch really quickly. Then it went to long form, and now it's kind of like
No, it wasn't. YouTube, when it first started, was just, oh shit, I can watch videos on my computer of people doing stuff. Nostalgia Critic and them that were blowing up in the early days and your fucking boogies, they weren't necessarily short videos. Some of them were 20 minutes. Some of them were fucking half hour.
Yeah. I'm just calling bullshit on this. I mean, I can only really speak from my viewing habits, but there's a few YouTubers I follow. When they put out videos less than 10 minutes, it pisses me off.
Well, I'm sorry. I put out a 3-minute video today.
Oh, no, not you. You're fine.
Thank you. I just can't. I can't stretch out stories. I'm just like, just like, oh, there was only like 3 minutes of content on this. Like, I wanted to talk about Callisto Protocol being censored, but there was only 4 minutes worth of, like, I got to 4 minutes. I was like, I have nothing left. And the rest of this would just be filler. I was like, fuck it. 4 minutes. It's done.
No, in my experience, if you're going to do content and there's only a certain thing you can talk about, don't do filler. Just bang it out, get to the point, cover your topic, and get out.
You get in, get out. Nice and easy. Nice and smooth.
Shifting back to short form, and TikTok is almost kind of like in the same way. It used to be like really short videos. Now,
Beefy says, did I miss Saggy on the stream? You did. She was on for a while, too. It was like an hour and a half of Saggy.
Yeah.
It was a lot of Saggy.
I was going to a little bit longer videos, or like 3 to 5 minute videos. I think 3 minutes the max on TikTok. Some of my videos I've done on there have been probably at the max like 2.5 minutes. I haven't even hit that 3 minute max mark yet. But I wouldn't be surprised at some point they.
When was this video released?
1 month ago.
I'm pretty sure TikTok is doing. You can do up to 10-minute videos now. I'm like 99% sure. They wanted to compete with
10
YouTube.
Minutes.
Yeah, up to 10 minutes. So his information is outdated. And this is over. It's been like that since over a month, since February, since the 10th of February. So
yeah. So yeah, his outdated.
Increase the amount of time for a video on TikTok would be like 5 minutes, just to keep people on the platform.
He says they're going to increase it to 5 minutes, Bob. So be prepared for that.
yeah, I'm ready.
A little bit longer and interacting and engaging with that content a little bit more. But it's just something that I feel like has really kind of, not replaced my content on YouTube, because I'm never going to leave YouTube. I'm always going to be making video reviews and other.
See, he's never going to leave YouTube. He wants to make it on YouTube, Bob.
Yeah.
Stuff here on the channel, but it's a nice complement. It's a nice supplement to kind of like have alongside, of my standard content, which is cool because it allows me to flex my muscles a little bit between short form and long form content. And people, who are into games, who are into video game content in general, seem to be liking that because they have a little bit of variety in a bunch of different places. So while on TikTok, I could talk about like gaming headsets, I could talk about the Nintendo 64, I could talk about all types of stuff here. Or at least, over there, that's like a little bit more quick fire stuff that comes to me on the minute. On YouTube, I can have my long form stuff that I can really kind of take the time to make, really highly detailed reviews or do a let's play, like a first impressions, like sitting with the game and playing for like 20 or 30 minutes, like I do here on the channel, or other types of stuff. And then the beauty of that is eventually, even though it can't really go from YouTube to TikTok, I could go from TikTok, whatever's there. And if I wanted to, I could put it on YouTube as well, which is really cool to have that adaptability and that flexibility and that breathing room to kind of mess.
But why?
Yeah, my brain's turned to Swiss cheese. I mean, why not? Like, why can't I was just going through his channel with the 10-minute. I mean, he's got 15-minute videos, 31-minute videos, 15-minute videos, 20-minute. They couldn't go on TikTok, but these 7-minute, he could cross-pollinate both videos. Why couldn't a TikTok video go on YouTube and a YouTube video go on TikTok?
Well, he could probably get, if he trimmed the fat on his videos that are like 23 minutes, I'm sure he can get it down to 10.
Yeah.
We've seen all the filler in this video. And this is barely a 9-minute video? If he would have trimmed the filler on this, he probably could have got it down to a nice clean 5.
Yeah.
It's around with both different forms of content creation, quote unquote. Which,
quote unquote, I
What's
don't understand
about content creation.
I have no fucking idea. I hate when people just misuse that. Pet peeve.
keep in mind too, one of the things I haven't even put on TikTok was the podcasts like these, which I don't mind because I don't think like a lot of people on TikTok would really resonate with it and stuff. But even then, you still get that exclusive stuff here on YouTube, or TikTok gets their own little exclusive stuff as well from me, which is cool. Again, a lot of
a lot of exclusive stuff because people are fucking falling over themselves. All 46 people who watch this falling over themselves for these exclusives on YouTube.
Yeah.
Flexibility. But these are just some quick fire thoughts just to throw out there, something to talk about, something to throw out there for you guys here on this show or in this podcast. Because since I haven't done an episode in quite a while, I was actually thinking about actually doing an episode about National Cinema Day, which is when I'm actually filming this, because I went to go.
Okay. What does that have to do? This is not a live stream, right? This is not a live stream where you're just kind of talking and just. This is a video that you put up on the channel that is supposed to be about creating gaming content everywhere. And now you're telling us these other things that you're gonna. Don't do that shit. This is when people tune out.
Yeah.
Normally. We're gonna stay because we're hardcore dedicated, but normally people will tune out.
Go see the invitation over at my AMC theater, and it was cool because again the movie tickets were like $3, and then they had this deal going on for the concession stand for like $5 like popcorn and sodas. So I was like, yep, I'm going to this. This is totally cool. And I was thinking about like, okay, like maybe I should talk about going to the movies, but I'll save that for another day, outside of just National Cinema Day. I just wanted to throw this out there because this type of stuff and this conversation has been on my mind for quite a while. But
it's not a conversation.
Yeah, it's bad advice. And it's not even advice. This is
just rambling.
It's rambling and self-promotion. It's just blatant, just wasting people's time promoting his own content elsewhere.
Pretty much.
Creating gaming content everywhere. So, what's the title of this? What's the actual title of the video?
Creating gaming content everywhere.
Oh,
that's one-man podcast.
It's a one-man podcast for one man to listen to, i.e. JJ.
Anyway, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, leave a like on this video if you guys can. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and bring your friends. Tell them to come subscribe to the channel too, because there is a lot, and I mean a lot, of gaming content on here right now for all of you to enjoy. I've already passed over 3,000 subscribers. I'm trying to still get to the road on to 10K, still kind of growing at like a snail's pace, but it is what it is. It'll eventually come with time as I start to post up more.
It'll come with time. He's been doing this on this channel for 8 years. He was on another channel for like 3 years.
Yeah.
It'll come eventually.
Well, if it's going to come for him, it's going to be very slow. He's gained 15 subscribers this month, and I've gained 10. So
that's not true. According to Google, in the last 30 days, he's gained 30, Bob. He's gained 30.
According to my analytics, it's 15.
According to Social Blade, it's 30.
Yeah.
His weekly average is 7.
Right.
His future projections, when will he hit 10K? According to Social Blade, he will hit 10K. Well, and they only go up to 5 years, and they predict in 5 years he'll only have 6,700.
Oof.
Was that 5 years or 6 years? 5 years, yeah. 6,700 in 5 years.
Yeah.
Now, us here at this channel, what are our future predictions? We're losing subscribers left and right. Let's see. Future projections. In 5 years, Bob, how many subs do you think they've projected us to have?
1 million.
No, I wish. 79,000.
Not bad.
Not bad.
That's good.
Man. If only.
Yeah.
But we still got fucking a minute almost. We got what? 40 seconds? 40 seconds left.
Jesus, what else is he going to say? He said
Yeah,
everything.
well, what else could he say? He's already closed out the video. What is there left to do in 40 seconds?
More videos on here. Some of the other games that I'm thinking about reviewing, I've been really kind of thinking about Earthbound lately. And I think that might be the next game that I review very soon. But don't take my word for it. Just, it's just something I've been thinking about. It will happen when it finally happens. Regardless, though, hopefully you guys enjoyed this new episode.
Are you waiting? Have you been clamoring for JJ's Earthbound review?
Oh, 100%.
Clamoring. Who's this JJ cunt? What's he going on about? Well, he was supposed to be going on about why you should put your content on multiple platforms and how that's going to help you. He didn't actually do that, though. He just said that you should do it and never gave a why or any examples or any specifics or any tips or tricks or anything.
Yeah, I don't get this video at all.
I love the JJ's. Yeah. Nobody's ever heard of him. I heard of him. He has worked at multiple outlets. He hangs his hat on one time. IGN let him do a review when they used to have the user submitted reviews.
Right.
Clear your throat. My God. Yeah, you guys say that I'm all like not so bad anymore, is it?
I mean, he hasn't linked to his TikTok in this description. His Twitch links to a channel which he hasn't uploaded to in a year.
I don't see the TikTok. Where's the TikTok?
No, I'm saying there's no TikTok. His Twitch channel he hasn't uploaded to a year. Let's see his Instagram.
Yeah, but I could have swore he said he was going to have a link with TikTok. I'm on his TikTok. Oh my God. He's got 1,100 followers on TikTok.
Right.
Oh, his views. I'm guessing these numbers are views. What's good? What is the average TikTok view? What would you say? What's a good TikTok view?
At least 1,500. 500 to 1,000.
Yeah, a lot of these are under 500. Some of them are pretty low. Pretty low. A lot of the bigger ones seem to be the stitched with, like all the duets and stuff.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
I'll tell you if his channel's any good. One sec.
I can give you the link. I'll put the link in the.
I've got it.
There you go. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Let's
No.
put the end. We got 20 seconds or so to go.
And I will talk to all of you again very soon. Peace out and stay epic, everybody.
Stay epic. Hell yeah. He literally has almost 20 seconds of outro music.
Fuck that. Filler.
And
Padding now.
I don't understand. He has thanks for watching. I think underneath behind these cards are the Patreons. The Patreon shout out.
Right. Oh, oof.
But he stupidly put end title cards in the spot where his so you subscribe to Patreon, right? To get your name at the end of his video, and then you can't even see your name because it's covered up by the fucking end cards.
Yeah.
Fucking gamer move. Cringe. All right. Look at the way he's standing, prick.
Yeah.
What an absolute asshole for even trying to make YouTube videos. I hate when people are creative. Me too, sweet and tender.
Oh, deep. Now I feel bad for criticizing him.
Nah, fuck that guy. Look, there's nothing wrong with making YouTube videos, but if you're gonna make a video giving advice, and your channel is fucking dead, dying, it's on fucking life support, I'm pretty sure you're the wrong person to give fucking advice. We're the wrong people to give advice. I say it all the time.
Yeah.
We're terrible. We shouldn't give any advice.
Yeah.
Outro music is horrible. It is pretty shitty. Nice.
I mean, if you're going to give YouTube advice, you should at least be successful at YouTube.
Evil Streams says, so if he shows his face, why not make the video showing his face? I think, and don't quote me on this, but I think that's a podcast that he puts on a podcast platform. I mean, technically, he could still show his face and then just upload the audio of his podcast, but I guess he doesn't understand how YouTube works. You shouldn't give advice. My advice is solid, however. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's not a YouTube expert, that's for sure. No. I'm far from an expert, but I tend to think that I at least can notice things and go, yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm looking at his views. Oh, shit, I might as well show him. If I'm going to talk about him, I might as well show him, right?
Yeah.
I don't want people to think that I'm lying. So like I said, he's got 3,100 subscribers. So look at his views. 40 views, 35 views. Hey, Star Wars got 500. It's pretty decent. 84 views, 246 on this. 829. It's pretty decent. 201. 59. 71. 33. 92. 41. Ooh, 60. 64. 33. Hey, 144. Back up again. 66. 46 views on a Modern Warfare 2 beta multiplayer impressions. How the fuck do you manage something like that? Like, people are looking for that shit a month ago, right?
Yeah.
29 on some unboxing. Someone actually sent him stuff. He unboxed it and no one gave a shit. Same thing with Splatoon. How the fuck are you getting 32, 20, 57? Nothing stands out. I haven't seen anything crack 1,000 yet. 18 views. The man has 18 fucking views on a video from 4 months ago. At that point, right, when you do this, you put this video out and you get 18, you're going to ask yourself, what am I doing wrong? I am obviously doing something horribly wrong with the channel. No 1,000, no. Man.
I mean,
we got 600. That's a decent one.
I mean, just at a cursory glance, to me, I don't think he's, not to be harsh on the guy, but I don't think he's very exciting looking in his thumbnail. And I think his channel focus is too hodgepodge and random. So he's only randomly having success with some videos, and by that I mean not really. I mean, he's had some successful videos in the past, if you look at his most popular.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It doesn't seem.
Well, how far in the past are we talking? Let's go to his most popular video. He's got 214,000 views on a how to deal with sweaty hands and controller grip 6 years ago. 80,000 views 7 years ago. 27,000 views 3 years ago. 22,000 views 7 years ago. 16,000 6 years ago. 13,000 5 years ago. 10,000 6 years ago. 7,000 6 years ago. 6,800 1 year ago. Okay, that's the best video he's had within the last year. Everything else is 6. Okay, he's got 3,900. So another one within a year. Decent. 3,800 within a year. All right. Hey, 3,100 within a year. He's got a couple. Got a couple bangers in there. 10 months ago, 2.7. 2 years ago, 7 years ago, 2 years ago, 4, 3, 5. Look at that. 2.4 a year ago on this Mortal Kombat. Not great. I haven't seen anything within the last couple of months. Within the last year ago, 1.3. Now we're barely cracking 1,000. 10 months ago, 1,200.
I think. Well.
It's terrible. I mean, we're gonna keep going down. Let's go. 7 years ago, 683 is one of the fucking bars on his channel, and that was 7 years ago, right?
Yeah.
I mean, even going after like Angry Joe didn't work. Age gatekeeping didn't work. Colin Moriarty shit didn't work.
He did a collab with Top Hat Gaming Man.
Where you at?
2 years ago, 1.4K views. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite review.
Should I scroll back up? Must have missed that. I don't think he did a review without that.
Featuring Top Hat Gaming Man.
I know what it says, Bob.
Oh my! Really? Oh man!
Yeah. See, he had top. There he goes. There's Top Hat Gaming. I think he literally just has.
Oh yes, people. It's me and Big Daddy Top Hat Gaming going up against Marvel vs. Capcom.
To do this right, so I'm gonna need to call a friend. You know what that means, people? It's crossover.
Has he literally faked?
Here comes a new challenger.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Big Daddy Top Hat here, the fine specimen who runs the Top Hat Gaming Man channel, which regularly provides historical coverage on a cornucopia of consoles, a bounty of beat-em-ups, and most importantly today, a feast of fighting games.
Oh my god, this guy's a scumbag.
And when it comes to
Top Hat Gaming Man, we already knew that.
No, Jake James.
Why?
It looks like he's just spliced in some footage of Top Hat Gaming Man out of context.
You think
to
so?
fucking make it look like he's doing a review with him, and he isn't. That's
Are you
fucking
sure?
scummy. No, I'm not entirely sure, but it's what it
He
looks
says,
like.
enjoyed this collab with me and Top Hat. Let me know in the comments. Enjoy my Discord. I don't see Top Hat making a comment. There he is. Yeah, so yeah, Top Hat approved of it.
I don't know if he approved it.
Well, I mean, he's in the comments. He didn't disapprove of it.
He just said, yeah. Which
Here,
is...
or about to take you for a ride.
Yeah.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is the sixth mainline entry of the Marvel vs. Capcom series, released in 2017 for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Infinite was a big turning point for the series because it was far removed from the fighting game golden age, so it's much harder together with the current.
Try to see the Top Hat Gaming Man part. Does Top Hat
Excitement seems to
actually
expire.
say
The
anything
response to Infinite was lukewarm around release, and things only went downhill from.
other than that little intro part?
He does in the...
In the what? History? In the gameplay?
MVC story, I think. 1050.
Capcom Infinite tried to follow suit with other fighting game series of the time by adding a real story mode to the game.
Hold on. We're at 10:35. Let's see how it goes in.
Its delivery with no emotion in every single line that's given throughout the story. The plot should have been much more epic and awesome, but what we got here feels like absolute trash.
I have little to say about this game's story, really. Let's just say it's more fun and entertaining to sit through the Star Wars Holiday Special than get enjoyment out of it.
Even the audio sounds weird.
It's very low quality.
You know what? Let's take a side mission here, Bob.
Yeah, to Top Hat Gaming Man and see if what his review of
How did you know what I was thinking, Bob? How did you know what I was thinking?
because I was about to do the same myself.
Oh, it's Top Hat Gaming. I love the search feature. Was it MVC2? Was it Marvel vs. Capcom 2?
It's Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Infinite, all right. The story of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I think that's the only Infinite video he has.
One sec. One sec. I think I've got this covered.
Oh shit! Did you find it, Bob? Did you find the exact spot?
Fuck. I'm doing my best. Give me seconds.
What am I looking at here?
All
right. So he's got a picture of fucking. All right. I have little to say about this game's story. Is what he says. Let me go to the fucking.
It says that in which video? In Jake's?
I was looking up the Top Hat Gaming Man video. It doesn't look like it's the same. It looks like it is new footage.
Right. Fuck.
So, Bob, your objection has been overruled.
Damn it.
Let's see. Capcom Infinite, Ultimate 3, blah, 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 blah.
Everyone's on the edge of their seat.
Was it?
Everyone's on the edge of the seat.
Yeah, I know. Everybody's fucking. We got 20 now. They're all waiting as we're looking. No. Tony talking about my vids. I've been hearing you making fun of my views. Always beefy. Man, 6 years ago, this guy had no idea he'd be ripped apart by a bunch of Tommy Tellerico worshippers. Hey. Surprised there's no Jake Paul-centric video on there since everything else wasn't working. That's usually the well people go to for views, right? I don't know. What a cuck. Anybody that gets into bed with Top Hat Gaming Man can fuck right off. That includes his wife, obviously. And Finbar said it twice, just to make sure we got it.
Oh, it is a tag team review. Oh, it is definitely a collab. Sorry.
Bob.
Shit, we go down these rabbit holes all the time, and most of the time it's a fucking nothing burger. But you got to do the digging if you want to find the dirt.
That's true. Yeah. It's kind of weird that Top Hat Gaming Man would fucking collab with him.
Yeah.
He must have tricked them.
Yeah. Maybe it was when they were both small.
No, it was 2 years ago, so. Top Hat Gaming Man didn't blow up that recently, did he?
No.
Maybe he paid him.
Possibly. And crumpets.
Fucking crumpets. Fucking crumpets.
We don't use the C slur anymore.
You mean the B slur, the biscuits. That's what got you. That's what set you off.
No, biscuits I'm fine with. It's the C slur, which is the issue.
So in the last 30 days, this man has gotten 7,500 views. It's fucking taking off, Bob. It's taking off.
Yeah.
What did we get in the last 30 days? Shit. In the last 30 days, we've only got 62,000 views, Bob. Only 62,000.
Yeah.
It's fucking terrible.
Uh.
I still love, for a channel our size, I think we're hitting way above our weight class.
Faux show. Faux show.
All right. It is 3 hours and 34 minutes. We got 21 people here still, but unfortunately, I'm going to cut it. I know you guys loved my pizza story, so go back and check that out at the beginning of the stream if you missed it, because I had an epic rant about my pizza not being delivered on time.
R.I.P.
Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. I suggest you all stay on YouTube and go watch someone else's videos so YouTube doesn't get mad at me for sending you guys all. As always, love, peace, booty grease. I'm out this bitch.